Oh, you guys are right here. I'm live. It says you're live. I'm live. Okay, sorry, just listening to what that said. Turn on that. Okay, good. You can hear the beep. There goes the air conditioning. How is everybody? Oh my God. Okay. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see. How is everyone doing? Are we doing good? I think we're doing good. Is everything all right? Is everything cool? All right. I don't know what to say. I'm waiting until y'all pop up on here. I got news, but I'm going to talk about my news as I go. Ah, there you are. I'm like, I'm not going to open my mouth till everybody comes in. Hi, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's Sunday, right? It's it's Sunday. I'm laughing. I don't even know what day it is anymore. I have no clue. I have no clue what day it is or what's happening on planet Earth at all whatsoever. So, oh, Michigan is here. The entire state of Michigan is here. Awesome. Michigan here. That's so cute. Hola. Hi, you guys. All right. So we have awesome news because little baby Jack went to the doctor. Mommy Kenna took him this morning, and we found the only parking lot in Los Angeles with the directions to the vet, right? I'm never behaving myself. Fuck that. Anyway, we found the only vet that had Alberta, Canada, Michigan too, another Michigan. So we went to the one vet that was there. So we got a second opinion because, well, Kenna decided to get a second opinion, right? Why are Scorpio risings hated? Well, I've got so many reasons I could tell you. I'll tell you. But I mean, it depends what kind of Scorpio rising you are. Most of them aren't trustworthy, but if you're trustworthy, that's different, right? So here I go fidgeting again. Anyway, we went to the one directions of a vet that was open on Sunday, and they do like a reasonable exam and they look at him in a reasonable way. And so we went and dropped him at the, well, Kenna did, and then I drove with her, but we pulled into the parking lot and it said, you've reached your destination. Who knew? Because we pulled up and went to the vet place. And so we were trying to get in the door and it was shut. And then we were trying to phone them and they kept saying, come in. And we're like, but why is your door shut? She's like, oh, you're at the other vet down the street. So yeah, no, I just woke up. So I don't know. It's bedhead and different glasses because I couldn't even be bothered to walk to my car. I woke up. So we went to the one, let's see, I promoted you for an interview on the, or I don't even know who that is, but thank you. We went to the other vet. Yeah, June 3rd. Okay. No, that's great. Too much. Wait. No, I'm booking. Sorry. Jackie is so lovely. I just texted her before I went on and she replied. Anyway, we went to the, of course, there's two vets, one on this side of the parking lot and one on that side. We had to go back to that side. So baby Jack went in and Kenna stayed with them and they did their tests, whatever those tests were for little baby Jack. And I don't know if I got sun. I don't know why my face is looking this color. I think because I whitened my hair a little bit that maybe my face looks, I'm not this color normally, so I have no clue. Probably the makeup. So Kenna was in with baby Jack and she thought it was a good idea. We scoped out the place. The vet seemed very nice. They seemed nice. And baby Jack goes in for surgery in the morning, little baby Jack. So he goes in and he should be okay. They're going to put some kind of a hardware in his left femur bone at the top. I guess the femur is the part at the top. And they're going to put that in. And so baby Jack's going to be good. So we dropped him. Sloan, Moldavite is good. Yeah, Moldavite's pretty strong. Oh, it's making me glow. Yeah, the green. I'm still wearing khaki leggings. That's all I wear. I have 12 pairs. So if you see me in the same pants, it's because I have a new clean pair of pants on, but the same pants. That's what I do because I like them. And they're not all so high-waisted. I can't stand that. I can't do low or high. It's got to be middle. But baby Jack, yeah, in the morning. So I will let you guys know what happens with him as soon as Kenna tells me. Yeah, I hope Keithy's taking care of baby Jack, which will be so cute. Anyway, he wasn't so happy. He was kind of like barking in there, but he's going to bark because he's going to overnight camp to have surgery. He's not going to be happy about that at all. He's going to be so upset. But he needs to get it done. So he has to get it done. Oh my God, tater tots with cheese and hot dogs and chili. I'm cracking up. Yeah, so baby Jack is going, oh my God, Jackie. Jackie. Oh, thank you, Jackie. I'm laughing. I know, crazy. Well, it came in under, slightly under, well, around, I'm going to say, came in about 4,000 less than they were quoted. I'm not sure exactly. I have to see, what do you use to tone your hair? I have to tell, I don't know with Kenna. I know it was less expensive for her to go in, and we don't know the final until I guess they do the surgery. But he does stay there for, thank you so much, Jackie. Thank you. He does, no, the robbery was the place, and it was called Access Vets, and I'm going to mention it. These Access Vets, or veterinarian clinic, whatever, they gave them a price check, her and Jason, a price check between $1,500 for the night or $25, and they made her pay the $25 up front for one night, and they didn't do anything, which is really that's really kind of wrong. Like, that's really kind of wrong. That's kind of crazy. So she should get something back, but that could be used towards a surgery. But then it was used because in an emergency there was only like one thing up. Tijuana, there you go. Wait. 2010. I've got you. I'm so sorry for that. Thank you, Jackie. He won't know what hit him. They'll sneak up on him. Yeah, I hope, I really don't want to know about Lenny and Nicole Kidman. I'm sorry, I threw up in my mouth. Yeah, Jack is very, very, very sweet. Now, I'm sure they have him sedated till the morning. The doctor said he'd be in. So that's good. But that place that they went to, literally they said on the bill, it could be between $1,500 or $2,500, and then surgery would be like $10,000. So this is definitely less, and it's important for Jack to get it, because if Jack doesn't get it and somebody falls on him or trips on him or what happens, then he hurts his leg and it's a real problem. Yeah, so it's a real problem for him, but he's in there, so we're very excited. I'm excited. And then here's the problem. 2 months. I know. Well, that's what they said. That's why Jason and Kenna took little baby Jack out of there. Even why did he run? Because the gate was open. But the gate was open. He's a beagle. I mean, I run for gates. When I'm locked in somewhere and I see a gate, my instinct is run. Oh, we call that marriage, don't we? Yeah, that's what happens. As soon as I say I do, I'm like, fuck, how do I get out of this? So I'm like a dog. I got to run and leave, right? Yeah, he's going to get a pin in his leg, and I don't know how they wrap up. I don't know if they put that in a cast. I have no idea what that is. The doctors seemed nice. The nurses seemed nice, and they all seemed very, very nice, like nice people. So we had... Kenna made the decision, but I run like a Sagittarius. Yeah, I am a secret closet Sagittarius. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I know, Nicole Kidman and Lenny. But yeah, so hopefully it's better. But that one place, baby Jack, he was out playing with the billy goat in the backyard, and I guess a bee stung him and he got anaphylactic shock. I believe they did stop, but I think Kenna just was running for the vet. So I think she scooped up Jack and put him in the car and just picked up Jason and did that, and took him to the vet. I think the guy stopped, but I don't think she got his name or whatever. That's what happened. A kid in a black car, not a kid, some guy. But when baby Jack, he got anaphylactic shock. He got stung by a bee and he had a reaction. This is like 2 months ago, maybe. I think this is more before Keithy passed. So he stopped breathing and went unconscious, went just unconscious. So they took him to another vet down here that was all-night vet. And all they did basically was give him Benadryl. They wanted to keep him overnight, and they got out of there in 2 or 3 hours at $800 for Benadryl. So then when baby Jack had another allergic reaction to something, Kenna gave him Benadryl and he was fine. So you can give a dog Benadryl. I think it's probably, I don't know how much, but it's got to help him. But the first time he couldn't even open his throat. Like, he was unconscious. So yeah, that was before. So little baby Jack was out. No, Jackie, thank you. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So that's so good. Yeah, the dog can have yes, Benadryl for allergies, but they just, when it's an overnight vet, it's like, are you crazy? Like, why are you charging people this kind of, somebody wants you to adopt them, Jackie. Jackie will be a good mommy, but then you might get on her nerves and she might say, get out. I'm done with the adoption because you're a grown ass person, not a kid. So yeah, anyway, so I find these vets. So the thing to know now that I know this, first, the whole thing with Keithy, I knew nothing about this. Now with baby Jack, you got to find a vet or your vet where you can take your, where you can take your dog, where it's not going to be like that, like where your vet can be on call. My dog needs some Xanax. Yeah, vets and eye doctors are thieves. Thank you guys so much for everything. Oh, there's Bobby. Wait, I've got to say this. This just went right by me. There's Robin. Thank you. And Jackie sending me kisses. Jackie, thank you. And Bobby, thank you guys. Yeah, Kenna was sad to leave little Jack in there. Wait, PTSD for loud sounds. I give my dog Benadryl for PTSD. I'm not joking. Hi from London. I used to have a Russian friend that would fly back to Russia with her kid and drug her kid with Benadryl so he wouldn't wake up. And that was traumatic to me because I'm like, shit, he's being drugged. But it would knock him out. I guess it's not addicting. I don't know. I guess it's not addicting. 300 for emergency vets are not on call. They refer you. Yeah, well, this vet was like $800 for 3 hours. Ridiculous. We love our pet insurance. Yes, I should get pet insurance for baby Jack. That's what should happen. That's actually, Benadryl causes memory loss. I better start drinking Benadryl. It gives me anxiety. So if I take Benadryl, I'm like out the door buzzing around. So I can't do that. I can't do it at all. Yeah, so I know my green and my orange because it's Halloween almost. Take him to Tijuana. Okay, I'm going to drive to Tijuana with the dog with the broken leg in the car across the border during the crotch 19. I don't think I'm going to get over there. You can add a van. Yeah, I'm not going to. Wait, I just saw that. That's funny. I think baby Jack, I got a good feeling that baby Jack would be good. So I felt like he would be good. I felt like baby Jack would be, no, you don't want to give the dog Klonopin. He'll overdose on that and then he'll have to detox from that. Clonazepam. No, he's going to have to detox. I think he's going to be okay. It's just going to be keeping him off his little baby legs for time. So I said to Kenna, you got to get like a baby buggy or a wagon, and then put a little arch and tie his little middle thing up there. And then you can take him around in the wagon, I think. Yes, I know the pain patch is highly addictive. I didn't give him the drugs. The doctor put the fentanyl patch on his little foot. Benadryl puts me in a coma. It just makes me wild, makes me like paranoid and anxiety. But yeah, so he's fine. He's in the care of the hospital. They're monitoring him, and this is so good. I'm like, so good. CBD oil gives the dog the munchies. It's hilarious. Tylenol PM I don't like Tylenol PM. Tylenol PM is one of the worst things. I don't even know why people take Tylenol PM. I have no idea why they take that stuff. Wait, I take Klonopin. I have some serious anxiety. I don't know if I took the Klonopin, as they say, after 24 and a half years ago when Jimmy died. I took it because I had such bad panic attacks that I couldn't go outside. My hair was falling out. I had like flight or fright. So I'd run out the door in my underwear and like run down the street like Jack, but he doesn't wear underwear. And I had to wean myself off of the Klonopin and cut it in half and then cut it in half and then go to yoga and go to Jack will have withdrawals. I hope. Ambien. No, my friend drives on Ambien and goes to 7-Eleven for Slurpees. I know many a person, that's a hypnotic. So you're actually out of your body and somebody else is driving your body. So no, you Americans have all the fun drugs. Why is Tylenol PM makes me crazy. Crazy. Like I wake up, like I've been punched in the face, knocked out cold, can't see anything, But he did. No, baby Jack didn't wear the underwear, but I used to get the anxiety and like run down the street. I had to like get, I had to carry running shoes in my car, run. My anxiety was absolutely horrific, horrific, horrific thing. Yeah, well, we all told Jason not to take the dog patch because Jason. Huh. Everybody that ran into the dog with the patch is like, don't give that patch to Jason. Not funny. True comment. But yeah, baby Jack, I think he's going to be perfectly fine. I think he's going to be perfectly fine, which is so good. Yeah, a lot of people donated for his surgery, which is so great because Kenna was able to put down the half payment on that today for him so that he could get the surgery. So that was good. And then we got to pay the rest. She does after. And that was so good. What about Marie? If you, wait, are you familiar? Yes. I know who Marie Osmond is. I don't know. Benadryl made me hate men. Are you sure it was the Benadryl? That's fucking hilarious. I took Benadryl and you're all motherfuckers now. Oh God, good luck for your son. Oh geez. I'm sorry, that's hilarious. I took a swig of Benadryl and I now hate all you men. Oh God, what triggered such anxiety? Yeah, that he died. That's what triggered the anxiety, that he died. What happened is he came to me at the wake. So at the wake, okay, in the funeral home when I saw Jimmy, which I saw the body, really, thank you, Warm Fuzzy. Thank you for that. I saw the body of Jimmy in the casket part, and I mean, the viewing, and I had a nervous breakdown at that moment. Keithy was just 10 months old. He was outside with grandma, and there were all the flowers, because it was in the traditional church, not like the way we did Keith, but there were all the flowers around, and I saw him, and it didn't look like him. So, yeah, not talking to you. Oh, who is it? We're not talking to him. No, he wouldn't talk to me because the fucking game was on. We're not talking to him. Okay, sorry. I'm not talking to you because you had to watch your freaking game. Yeah, like we don't know the outcome, so I'm not talking to you anymore. Anyway, that's me tonight. I know. No, he didn't. He's watching the game. He couldn't talk to me. I had an important issue to discuss. He wouldn't talk to me. Well, guess what? I'm not answering now. I'm not answering because you had to watch your game, John. John, who had to watch your game from the couch. Watch your game from the couch. No, not answering. Done. I know, right? Not doing it. But what was I going to say? Oh my God. Yeah. Well, I saw the body in the casket, and this is what I was going to say. He was embalmed. And they made him up and everything. And I was like, that doesn't look like him. And it was the same amount of time as Keith. But when I looked at the body, the skin, like it was too sunken in, and I literally backed up from the coffin and I couldn't get out of the room. I knocked over the flower displays behind me, 2 of them, and I banged into the wall because the door was to the right of me. But I went that way backwards and I hit the wall, and then I started to have panic attacks. But he came to me on the night of the wake. So at the neighbor's house for the, I wasn't traumatized by Keith's viewing. I didn't want to touch Keith at the viewing because he's not there, but I was not traumatized by seeing him. But maybe I don't like looking at people that don't come from my body. Maybe that's it. I wasn't traumatized. I saw Keith, and we did not embalm Keithy, and there were no flowers there because he had to hightail it across the room, meaning they had to drive him across the street because Newsom said no cremations and no viewings in the same building. So they took him out of that building as a courtesy, which was tremendous. They basically ignored everything, put him in another room so everybody could come and do that. Thank you so much, you guys, for the super chats. Thank you. They did all of that, and that was so nice. when I saw Keith, he wasn't embalmed and the only makeup we had, but I saw him on the road. So I saw, no, Keith changed his mind about organ donation just before he died. And his organs were not, he was not in the hospital. He was on the ground for 4 hours in the heat in Los Angeles and dead. So no, I mean, we went straight to the coroner. I say we, I did not go to the coroner. He went to the coroner, which is really fucking awful. But we waited with the body and then they, I know, right? Here's the thing. When I saw him at the day that he had the accident, his eyes were open to like about here. And I could see his little pale green eyes. He had really vibrant blue eyes, really vibrant. I have a cute picture that I stole off of one of his things. It's not really stealing, he's dead, but he would consider it stealing even from the other side, but that's okay. He had very, you could see the green in his eyes. He had blue-green eyes and was real darling cute. Anyway, he had those blue-green eyes and they were pale. Think of this color, but think of it like pale green. And then his mouth was open from the resuscitation thing that they tried to do, like the thing they put in your mouth. So his mouth was open in that, but I saw him like that. So when I saw him at the viewing, I didn't upset me because I already saw him. I didn't know if I could do it. But when I looked at him, we did a makeup artist who didn't do makeup, but just to like, because once you leave your body is like rigor mortis kind of thing. So, and it was 2 weeks later because, you know, what color of, wait, like the color, yeah, like that, but even lighter, not bright, gray over it. No, I don't think he didn't have a heart attack. He was run off the road on his motorcycle. So it was an accident. But because the mouth would stay open and because the eyes would stay open, I didn't want people to see that. So the makeup artist comes in and they just really close the eyes. He looked like himself. Okay. So I'm not showing you a picture of that. I'm showing you a picture of when he was alive with the color of his eyes, because his eyes were so like super cute little eyes, little blue-green eyes, blue or green, depending. They would go like green, 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 green. Very, very cute. So we did that, and everybody that saw the body thought the eyes, and even little Paigey, she didn't want to see the body because she couldn't do that. But I sent her the picture, and she was not, obviously she was upset by it, but she wasn't upset by it because she was able to see that it was Keith, like it looked like Keith, which is weird because Keith wasn't in there. So that is also weird, but it's a true story. I don't know if I'm going to find this picture. I'll look for it before I waste any more time. But that's what happened. So when I saw him at this viewing, it did not affect me. I've been affected by Jimmy's, like I ran backward. I couldn't get out of the room. Like my body shot backwards. I was like, oh my God, I can't look at this. And it was a different circumstance and a different experience. And this was unnecessary with Keith, but Jimmy's was doubly unnecessary because it was a drug thing and an overdose. So that's an unnecessary thing. Like there's no need to die from that. There's no need to die from that. Keithy, there's no need to die being on a motorcycle either. Was slightly different because it's a vehicle. So no, we haven't done that. I've not found that. Stacy's still working and sent me all of the information I needed. And they're still doing the investigation. They're still looking for the license plate. I don't really know what that means. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm looking for this picture. Now I'm obsessed with showing you his little eye color because he had the most darling little eyes on the planet Earth. But they weren't, yeah, it's a very unfair thing, but a lot of people have people that die. So is it unfair or do we all die? This is what I think. We all die and it's unfair. So I hate it from, how many pictures do I have? How many pictures y'all think I have on my phone? Oh my God, I've got to stop these pictures making me crazy. Yeah. Anyway, we didn't embalm him. We didn't do any of that stuff. They like to do it because they say it makes the body more lifelike. It's like he's dead. Like he's dead. So we don't really need him to be more lifelike per se. That's kind of ridiculous. I think. It's kind of ridiculous. I will say this, when he passed, he was wearing his retainers. I'm very proud of him for that. I think I've got more like 20,000 pictures. I'm looking for this mother effing picture and I can't find it. Oh my God, where the hell? If I'm gonna give up in a second, I'm gonna be obnoxious and just do this till I see it. You guys are so, yeah, it is to preserve. Embalming is to preserve, but Keith was not embalmed, and he died on the 29th. The viewing was on the 13th of August, 2 weeks into it, and he looked like Keith. So he looked the way that he looks. So we did not do oh, here. Well, you can see this is the blue eyes. He took, I guess that's an Instagram, but you can see his little eyes there. So this is a couple of years back. So he's out by the pool. So this is his little eyes. See, but they went kind of like pale, this color, green, but they were blue-green. They would go green or blue. And so, yeah, and then there's this. You can't see his eyes, but that's such a darn cute. That's Keithy and Jason. So cute. Jason always took care of his Keithy, which is really cute. But clouded over eyes, yes, clouded over. They kind of, well, the life drains out of you. So probably depending on what he was wearing, exactly. And they never did tell me in the coroner's report if he had his contacts in. I don't know why I'm thinking about that, but they said that he had a mouth guard, and I'm like, no, he was wearing his retainer, because I would scream at him. Did I pay for braces and retainer, and does the dentist drive a freaking Mercedes because of your teeth? Put your retainer on. And then he would put his retainer on. So it was very good to hear that he had the retainer on him. He was wearing it. That was so cute. I was like, he would never acknowledge that to me. I would just say to him, are you wearing your retainer? Are you wearing your retainer? Let's see. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe the contacts, they just don't even bother. Because they said he had hazel eyes on the coroner report. I'm like, those eyes aren't hazel. I'm going to talk to the coroner again because I have to have that corrected because I'm insane. It doesn't matter, but I'm insane. I have to do it. Yes, he had trauma to the head. He had trauma to the body. He had horrific, don't ride a motorbike. People are going to do it, but my mom's eyes were hazel and her eyes turned bright a couple of weeks before she died. Jimmy was Keithy and Jason's brother, their older brother, my stepson. So that was their older brother. I wear a retainer still at night and my teeth are going crooked because I took the thing off behind. So mine's whatever. Yeah, they're going to keep moving out. It's like when you wear a girdle and you're like, how long do I have to wear a girdle till my belly sticks in? No, you're never getting out of that. You're wearing the girdle the whole time. That's how retainers work. They're like teeth girdles. So you're never getting out of that. It's teeth girdle behavior, teeth girdle, But yeah, Keithy unfortunately had tremendous injury to his body. So just tremendous. Unbelievable the amount of damage done to the body. Unbelievable. Just absolutely teeth grinder. Yeah, it's true. Teeth girdles, right? Well, it's like a girdle. You got to keep it on if you want to keep it in. Like it's like a bra. How long do I have to wear a bra? Well, I guess if you want to let your bra off, I guess your boobs are going to go where they want, right? Same with your teeth. Your teeth do that. But yeah. Well, I've been wearing mine and I've had braces put on again as an adult, and this one's going out again. Because I had the one behind, but every time I would eat an apple, I would have to get my retainer fixed. I'd bite into something, it would break, it would be $85. So at the end point of that, it was $85, right? Oh, Keith had tremendous injury to his body, unbelievable, unspeakable, excessive injury. So he was never going to live. So he died, Spanx for the teeth. He died, he literally died instantly because when I saw that report, there was no way he was going to live at all. Like not even close. I wear sports bras too. I don't even think I am wearing a sports bra. I have to go, sometimes, yeah, I can't wear wire. I can't wear serious lady bras and dress up. I can't. It's like wearing stockings. No. Yeah, I do hope they find out, Yes, braces for years, thanks to my parents and then myself. Yeah, okay, there, Ted Cruz, the Zodiac killer, can't wear a bra either. Stockings, I mean, whatever. Mm, mm. But yeah, they're still working on the investigation. Yeah, femoral artery was cut. The leg was taken off, so he wasn't going to have a leg. The neck was, they didn't say that he had, I mean, how would they know if they had head injury? You know, I don't know because they wouldn't see the brain, but the neck had whiplash. So when he landed, the neck was like, and I saw that in my head. So I saw that in my head. So when I read it, I was like, oh, I saw that. So yeah, the back of the body was what, where the injury was sustained. So everything came out through the back. He would have, no, he died instantly. There's no way there's no way. I was like, what the fuck happened to my kid? I spent the whole day in bed after I got that. I could barely fathom it, but I can talk about it now. No, he didn't feel any pain. He didn't. He left the bike shop at 1 p.m. and he was pronounced dead at 1:16. So it's a mile away. And he had to stop at the lights and stuff and all of that. So he was, you know, he was just not there. And a lung was collapsed on top of it, which happened to Baby Jack too. Baby Jack had a collapsed, not a punctured lung, a collapsed lung from getting hit by a car too. So little Jack has one of his lungs kind of collapsed. So yeah. Yeah, tell your son hey, my ridiculous son, and then Jason, the day after Keith died, I'm in the hospital with Jason because some idiot ran him over on a bike. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I was thinking if the vehicle cut femoral artery, that would explain. Yeah. Baby Jack's at the surgery center waiting to go to surgery in the morning. Yeah, a lot of people ride. It's not the bike riders. It's what the hell happens if somebody runs you off. Oh, well, I do think it's karma for John, but I'm involved in that karma with my child. So I guess I was a bitch in a past life is all I can think. I'm trying not to think that way, but I really do question because a lot of people say, you know, there's always a reason. And I'm like, what the fuck is the reason for that? What's the reason for little babies getting killed? What's the reason for like a whole airline or jet flying out of the sky? What is the reason? Tell me what I'm supposed to learn from that. Because I'm so stupid. I'm not learning from it. It just makes me aggro. So I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. It's not the motorcycle. It's the blind spots in the cars, and especially in Los Angeles. It's really, yeah, there is zero reason. I'm a thug. Thank you. I'm a white girl. I'm a white girl thug from Canada. That's right, bitches. I'm a thug. Yeah, no. I try not to, but you have to think of it. Like you have 2 kids in a family. It's actually what it is it's choices in life, and it's choices in life and what you choose to do with those choices. So as soon as you choose, I don't know that he had a soul contract. No, I don't quite believe that because I saw him at age 45. As I said, each time I gave birth to one of my kids, which would be Jason and then Keith, as I'm pushing them out, so they're not out of my body. I had home births. They're not out of my body. With Jason, I shot right back out through the back of my head because he had thug life. He had a big fat head. He still has a big fat head. Oh, I'm so sorry, Anne. This year, did that happen? Oh, May 29th. See? Yeah, no, I know that, but my point is when I had Jason, I flew out of my body and I watched myself pushing his fat head out of, you know where. It's not meant for that, but apparently it is meant for that. I would prefer it not be meant for that, but it's meant for that. So out came Jason, and above my head, I saw Jason at 19, and I saw his dad on the right, and I saw Jason holding a little baby girl that I described. She was about 10 months old, and I saw her, and so as I was pushing him out, I was talking about what I saw with Jason. With Keith, I saw him as a 45-year-old man in an Asian country towering over them, as that was what came out of my mouth as I was pushing him out. So why the life path changed is still perplexing. What happened, Anne, to your son? What happened, love? What happened? Or maybe you don't want to say. I'm always asking what happened. It's none of my business what happened. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for that. I was just being nosy, curious. Yeah. My Keithy, I hope none of these, he wasn't an Asian man, he was in an Asian country, sorry. He was Keithy at age 45 in an Asian country, towering. So I told John he was going to be really tall, like over 6'4". I said it because I saw him in the Asian country in pertaining to the Asian culture around him. And so I knew he was super tall, and I said that. No, he looked the same. I could have seen him, but he looked the same here. He looked the same. My son OD'd and his dad died when he was 11 years old. Oh, Anne, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry. The OD thing is horrible. That sent me into a blind rage with my stepson when he OD'd. A blind fucking rage. A blind rage where I raised my kids like a crazy person around drugs and alcohol. But you know, if the whole family isn't in on it and there's like instigators in society with the drugs and the alcohol, it's really terrible what our society does. And I'm so sorry about that. I know they don't mean to do that when they cross over. 9 out of 10 times when they die of an overdose. I wish Keithy had a son I don't know about because I'd babysit. I babysit this baby. I've been waiting for a baby to come out of here, but oh God. I'm so wait, Margarita, your son was murdered last year. Jesus, what is happening to people? That is so sad. I don't understand this planet. See, I don't know the lesson. I know the world is the devil's playground. This much I know. No, Kenna, not supposed to speak about Kenna's reproduction life. No, she's not. No, little Kenna's not. But Kenna's got, she's got to school Lila, and she's looking after Jack right now. It's horrible. The murderers and the victims have unfinished well, they say that. Okay, so here's I know everybody says that. I know everybody, and as I snorting like that, everybody says that if there's a this and a that there's, in a past life. Here's my problem with that. Number one, why am I here dealing with something that I have absolutely no idea it's going to happen, because they wouldn't do it if it was going to happen? First thing. Second thing, I'm not going to learn a damn thing from it when my son is murdered, killed, run over, overdoses, shot, thrown off a bridge, whatever it is. I'm not going to learn from it, and it's not teaching me anything karmically except I'm angry now for the rest of my life. I'm broken because I don't have my family member, truly. So for all the parents, I mean, I don't know that we understand it. I have a different philosophy about this. I feel, I don't feel I came here willingly, okay? I was kidnapped. All of the kidnapped children, I was kidnapped from space and brought here, and I'm being held hostage. Help. I need to get off the planet. The whole planet is gridded. I can't get off of here. I'm stuck in a society where I'm expected to do stupid things on basis of lies. And you are taught to grow up. You need to get an education. So we spend our whole lives enslaved. The education doesn't help. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know it's horrible. The education doesn't, I've always hated when people lose their, yes, he's a cute little beagle. I don't know the correct name and he's Kenna's beagle, Kenna, Lila, and Jason. So that's what he is. But I don't know. I know that we can time travel. I know this. I absolutely know we can time travel. Okay. I knew it as a kid because I was at the Chicago Fair. No, I wasn't. I was a kid in Toronto. But I remember the Chicago Fair, and I would go back there in my sleep. Okay, I could have been dreaming. I could have been hallucinating, whatever. But I actually found a ticket from the World's Fair in Chicago in my drawer from somewhere. So where did that come from? Because I wasn't there, and it was from, way, way before I was born. I don't think we can do that anymore. I don't understand why I can't go. I've been trying to do it ever since Keithy left. I've been trying to connect dimensionally, trying to go sideways, trying to do everything. I think we're blocked. I think they've blocked us. Well, I don't know how I did it. Portals are closed. Excuse me. We're closing down. We're closing down the LA harbor. We're closing. Portal closed. No more travel on the boats. Yeah. Oh, SIDS. Oh, no, you're not cursed. I don't know why babies die of SIDS. No, I know we can travel. I know we can travel. Like, I know this. They've told me this. They've told me this. And I used to see aliens as a kid, but you can't go around saying this because people think that you're fucking crazy. So, you know, they go, yeah, we are blocked. So I don't believe I'm learning a lesson. There's many things Keith's death has taught me, but unfortunately for me at this point in my life, this has taught me Los Angeles 14-year-old Korean girl missing. All right, so let's put this girl up. Let's put this up for anybody in Los Angeles. Okay, come on, Newsbreak, open up. Okay, I don't even know where that happened. 14-year-old girl missing. Top stories. Okay. Yeah, I don't see the girl. I just got a notification of that. I don't see that. I do know there's a huge protest, Armenian genocide down in Beverly Hills, and that is where they'll be protesting. So there you go. Yeah, something is closed because there's no way. There's no there. I believe in the time in the biolocate. I'm not quite sure what that is. I have no idea why I can't. So my goal now is to get out of my physical body as quickly as I can and leave. So if I can't do it, like I can't do it myself, I'm gonna figure out another way to get out of it. Maybe because the veil is thinner, there's been some control from, there's so much control. I'm aging backwards. No, I'm aging like a bitch forward. I can see my aging. Is Madonna human? I don't know. Was she ever? Yeah, well, my son, they're good. They're upset about baby Jack. Of course, they're upset about baby Jack because baby Jack is, Christopher Reeves, I saw him. Yeah, Madonna is something else. Like that Botox where your eyebrows go up like this is no good. Stop doing that. Christopher Reeves, I was pregnant with Keithy, okay? I was pregnant with Keithy, and I was at NBC doing a show called The Other Side, and I've told you the story before. He was waiting for the bathroom, backstage, back in the green room, waiting for the bathroom, and he was reading a paper, leaning up, and he's like 6'5", so he's a good tall man. I can still see what he was wearing. He was wearing like a brown suede jacket. He's wearing a blue top, and I think he was doing Jay Leno's show, and he was wearing blue jeans. And so he was standing, like kind of leaning against the wall like this, and he was an extremely handsome man, but just like a normal man reading the newspaper. And I went running up and down the hallway looking for the bathroom, and I was like, oh my God, is that the bathroom? And he was waiting. And so he said, you can go. Because I was like this. I was pregnant and I was like this. It was a beginning pregnancy because it was, I want to say it was a week. He died like 7 days later. Right down at, I think he was down at the Equestrian Center, like right across from NBC. I think that's actually where he had the accident. So I ran in the bathroom. I get in there and I had to pee so bad. I was like, oh my God, I gotta pee. You know how you jump like this? Or is it just me that does that? I run, because I'm always trying not to pee in public, right? So I'll like go, I'll tap myself and jump around like a bad child. So I ran in there and then I was like, oh my God, Superman's outside the bathroom door and I'm gonna pee. And then I got pee shyness, but I turned the water on so that it was just, whatever. And I walked out and then he was just smiling. I'm like, this is so wrong. I don't want to pee in front of Christopher Reeves. Yeah, I know. Britney Spears, I don't know why society is allowing this. His wife took care of him, but she took on every attribute and ended up dying. Their son was a cancer, I believe. And this is what I was telling you about cancers. The most orphan sign of the zodiac, okay? The most orphan sign of the zodiac are cancers. They're either adopted, a parent dies in childhood, you know, they're adopted, abandoned, or whatever it is. Thank you all so much for the super chats. I'm gonna look up Christopher Reeve's son. I don't know how many sons that he had, but I'm gonna look it up. Christopher Reeve's son. I believe he was a Cancer. I want to say the last. Oh, he has 2 sons. I think it's this little one, the William. 6'4", and he's 28. Nope, he's a Gemini, June 7th. Not him. But he is 6'4", like his dad. So that's super cute. And then there's Matthew Reeves. Okay. No, Matthew Reeves is, oh, that's with his first, he's an activist, screenwriter and activist. He's with Christopher Reeve's ex-husband. No, he's a December 20th. Maybe the younger one has Cancer rising. There was something in his chart that was Cancer that I was looking. Yes, Cancer. Cancer is the most abandoned sign of the zodiac. Everybody says it's a sign of family. I'm saying to you, yes, I know about Nicole Kidman's father. That's true. I'm saying to you, the sign of Cancer is the sign of trying to find family through being abandoned, through adoption, through, it could be a family killed in war. Like it could be, you know, what do you mean abandonment? I mean, you got some fucked up parents that took off on a drug binge and they're not raising you. That's a Cancer thing. Like they're not raising you, right? So that's abandonment. Like your parents take off. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know Dr. Drew was friends with Fauci. Fuck Fauci. Oh my God, did I say that? Yes, I said it. Yeah, I had no idea. Well, emotional abandonment, sure. Abandonment is abandonment. If you are begging somebody to communicate with you and they're inept at it, it's the same thing. It's an abandonment. Like if you're saying, I need you to talk to me like this, and your parent is like, I'm not going to do it. Probably Britney Spears looks empty in her Instagram picture. Cancer here. Did Keithy come through? Kind of. Mother left at 14. Yeah, exactly. Wait, who's a July 14th? That's a Jason's birthday. Nicole Kidman's father. True story. Sorry, I'm not making it up. I have family members that go to me. They go, "You're sick in the head. Stop spreading your foul lies." Like these are people in my house. Okay, like I'm like, dude. Did I make up Jeffrey Epstein? Like I didn't make the fucker up. And did he or did he not end up taking himself off the planet in one of the most maximum security prisons apparently in North America? I wouldn't buy stock in that prison though, because apparently suddenly, yeah, John thinks I'm crazy, okay? He gets mad at me and says I'm vile and evil for saying it. And I'm like, yeah, you want to go there? We'll go there. Yeah, I love to say it. He's like, how could you say that about Tom Hanks? I'm like, how could you not say that? How could I say it? I don't know. Talk to the woman that's accusing him of doing this. We get into fights. He's in sports watching mode, so he does not want to acknowledge that. He doesn't want to have that acknowledged. He's like, I don't want that acknowledged. I know. It's obvious to me. It's obvious. When I met him, however many years ago it was, I said the world is run by Satanists and pedophiles. That is what I said, and I was 21. Come on. If I know it at 21, do you not think people... No, I don't think he has COVID. Please don't... I don't believe in any government. I'm sorry. Wait, psychics cannot marry anyone other than other psychics. Okay, well, he's a psychic in denial then. Why? I married 2 people and neither one of them was... Well, John is psychic, actually. But they'll call it intuition and logic and things like that. That's different. But what I was going to say is, when I love Jay Meyer, love him. He's very articulate in his videos. He's fantastic. And he stuck up for me on the Epstein video when I did with, oh my God, my friend Michael and James Breslow and Jim. He got in a huge, he's a former Fox commentator, I believe, and a civil rights lawyer. But he got blasted, okay? Got blasted because he wouldn't believe in the satanic part. So Michael, who was the producer on the show, was like Googling it while we were doing it, and I was fucking laughing because I was just sitting there, and it was a Jeffrey Epstein thing, and I was actually getting death threats on there. I was like getting death threats from people. No, please, these people that said no, it doesn't exist. The reason that they don't want to acknowledge that is they have to take apart their entire life. Jim Breslow, yes. Yes. Wait, he's my husband's old boss. Yeah, Jim Breslow. I love him. He's a super nice guy. They bashed the shit out of him on that show. And I was like, what the hell? Yeah, he's a Pisces, if I remember correctly. Michael's a Scorpio, his producer. So I did both of their shows. They both have the same shows. Jim's show is in Encino. So I was in Encino. And then he also interviewed Obama's brother, and he interviewed Caitlyn Jenner and Caitlyn Jenner's boyfriend, whatever. Whatever. He did all of that, but he was like, Satanism. He is funny. He was like, I'm not gonna listen to it. So it was really funny. July 15th. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's just like, I'm not listening to you. La 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 la. I said, why do you think they have dental chairs on the island? Because they want to clean people's teeth? I don't think so. I don't think they want to clean people's fucking teeth on the island. They're ripping out their teeth. Hello. Yeah, Obama, what's his name? Is it Malika Obama? No, that's the kid. What's Obama's brother's name? Oh my gosh, I can't remember now. Now I got to Google it. I can't. Let's see. Obama's brother. You know what was so interesting to me again, I don't follow necessarily politics. I'm well versed in it. Malik. Okay, yeah, that's it. I'm well versed in it. Like I know politics. I'm familiar with it. I was born hating Ted Kennedy. Sorry if people are offended by that. Yeah, well, it's interesting because when Obama won, I thought, okay, so it's what's his Barack Hussein Obama. My comment was the American people are not racist in any way whatsoever at all because this man was voted in with that name. And I'm being serious when I say that. Yeah, I know his real name, but I'm saying the name that they put out there was fascinating to me. I was like, don't shoot the messenger, exactly. No, the orange face is going to win the election. Sorry. I'm not voting, so I don't give a shit, but I really don't care because I'm not paying attention to any government official ever. I'm sorry. I'm uncontainable, and my authority is God, not some man wanting to control other man. I don't care what he's done. Don't write me a litany. You guys are all like, but he's done this. Thank you so much for the super chat. And he's done this, and he's done this, and he's done this, and he's done this, and this, and this. I don't give a flying fuck. I'm not here to ever draw a conclusion about anybody's behavior in government because they're not my kind of people. I am not ruled by that. I will not deal with that. I am not voting for that. Do you know why? Because I don't vote for scumbags. I'm sorry. They're not here to protect you. They do not care about you. They will never care about you. Go to Trump's door in the middle of the night with your basic baby problems. Doesn't care about you. He's playing a game. It's a game. The crotch 19 was a game. So he apparently got fixed and it's a fucking game. So good. Okay. Good. Apparently he took steroids and some other medicine that was made from fetal cells. Did I get that right? Orange man. I'm trying not to get booted off of here. I think it was something to do with that. But truly, I got yelled at by fellow Canadians. They're like, you should be voting because, and whatever the reasons are. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to because that is also my right in this beautiful country of America. I don't have to do what you want me to do because you tell me that I have to do it. Yes, I'm a 5-year-old and I'm not doing that. Yeah, I don't consent to it and I never have. Stem cells, there you go. I would never consent to it because first of all, their vibration is extremely low. So when you start looking at people vibrationally wise, you understand what it is. I'm not voting, thank you. Let's start a movement. Power to the people, said the Black Panthers, also corrupted and connected to the government. Just saying. No, she doesn't. Okay, and yes, she does. No, she doesn't have a website, and yes, she does readings. Okay, so anyway, the idea of observing a person's energy, oompa loompa. You know what? Oh my God. Okay. Okay, I will. It's been years since I've listened to them. Okay, remember when when the election was happening and Chris Christie was sitting, whoever was the producer of that debate, I don't even know when that was. They had Chris Christie sitting eye line with the audience. So I don't like this. Except when I did the drag queen show, Politics is a Drag with Michael, my friend. I like his show, and Politics is a Drag. And I got yelled at by some crazy person like, oh, you're the psychic? You're telling us who's going to win? Yes, bitch, I am. But anyway, with the drag queens, I was okay because they were men dressed as women. So they are big. So I was the little one on the end, okay? That was good. But they put Chris Christie with his big, rotund pant size on the end. So when you're designing a television show and you're viewing that there, he's losing votes right there. Nobody is voting for that guy when you see that. Now, when I watch Trump from behind, I'm like, oh my God, what the hell is that? He looks like my grandmother in like granny panties again, but he looks like my grandmother with that suit on. Big ass ass. Why are these people have these kind of butts like this? Like, it's very, very, very wrong. Ping pong clowns, no, but that sounds fun. But even Pence has a big, like, these are fat people. They don't take care. No, I'm sorry. The orange man is winning. I'm saying it. I'm saying the orange man is winning. The orange man is winning, okay? That's what I'm saying. Let's see. Thoughts on handmade lady Trump wants. Wait, what? I don't know what that means. Tell me. But if people are, wait, Pence gets fed by his mother. You mean his wife that he calls his mother? If I'm with a man and he's calling me his mother, then what's he saying? He wants to fuck his mother? You know, because he's wearing a diaper. Okay. Oh God, don't even. I am now believing, okay, yeah, woman hips. Yes, orange wins. Exactly. Woman hips. What is that? Like, I've never seen, I don't care how much money you have. If you look like that, I can't, I'm not, no. Yoga pants. Well, yoga pants is more, cuts a suit better. So does, you know, Naughty Newsome up there. It's not sexy to call you. I don't know what it is. No, they're really fat from the waist down. It's like the energy is, no, I know Pence is gone. That's why the fly was on his head. Jeff Goldblum was there birthing hips. I'm sickened now. I'm like, I'm throwing up in my mouth again. Yeah, it was very interesting. But when you guys, I want you guys to look at people's energy. I don't want you to fall for what they tell us we have to do in order to run this country, because it's not true. We are told that we are good minions who follow rules. I'm sorry, but I'm not following rules. I never did follow rules, really. Let's be truthful. I didn't. I just didn't. But I'm definitely not voting for the lesser of two evils. That's not a choice. That's something else. And I'm not going to do that. I'm just not doing that. Oh, God. Yeah, Lori Lightfoot. We talked about her yesterday. I don't even understand. She looks like like her eyes are like this. Yeah, Pence, you know, Pence reminds me of a stone cold drunk who would sooner strangle you, stab you, or kill you than have a conversation. He could dispose of you in a second. Not really. Okay, I can't even read that. I see Michael there. Hi, Michael. For the third Michael I mentioned on here. Yeah, Beetlejuice, right? Yeah, Biden is probably handmaid lady for Supreme. Oh, okay. I don't know anything about her. I don't care about the Supreme Court. If I wanted these people in robes who have conversations about pubic hair on Coca-Cola cans. That's the last time I heard. I'm not even listening to somebody who's talking about pubic hair on a Coke can and then thinking that they're my Supreme Court and that they have any say-so in what I do. They have no say-so. If I wanted to get a termination of a pregnancy, trust me, I will get it, okay? If they want to rule this, you can do that. They don't have any authority over me. Sorry. No. Every woman I know will go do what they got to do to get rid of whatever they got to get rid of in their body, their choice, their way. Problem is, if you make the right to choice legal, okay, the right to choice, if you make it legal, you also have to make the funding legal all over the place because there are people in poverty. And what I said is when they were doing, remember the Pussy Hat March? Do you realize they got millions of women and some men and some kids to put on a vagina hat in support of women? I don't need to do that to support women. Do you know how I support women? I help women in my day-to-day life, right? Thank you, you guys. I know, I've got itchy. The bleach really got me yesterday. Oh, I'm so itchy on my scalp. The bleach got me. But they got millions of women. No, you know what? I don't care about Roe v. Wade. That should not be a conversation in any kind of, my head's itchy. Like, I'm like, oh, it's itchy. Yeah, I kept my real color here. So Jenna had to do the line because every time I do the line like that, it just ends up all over the place. And then I end up bleaching it out. Roe v. Wade should not be in politics. It's not a political issue. It's a funding and health issue by the business license. Why are politicians voting on this? Whose business is it? Get it out of politics. Get that all out of fucking politics. I'd love to do your hair. Oh God, Ted Cruz, the serial killer, was the Zodiac killer. What are you going to do to my hair? I'm like, what are you going to do to my fucking hair? I know, but this really is my real color hair. This is what it is now. I don't really, no, it was this color when I was little. It was like lighter, but it's like a level 8 blonde for all you hairdressers out there. And I usually bleach myself. I go on and off until I screw it up. Then I go back to the hairdresser. So I do it, screw it up, go back. Who was Jack the Ripper? I have well, they say this is dark blonde. To me, this is black hair, okay? But it's a level 8. It's not brown. It's on the blonde scale, level 8. So there are some women that think that this would be blonde. It's not my kind of blonde. I'm sorry. I've been indoctrinated into like the whore blonde hair, which I love. Yeah, I was a level 8. I had gold. Yeah. I'm a level 4. Oh, level 4. Okay. Wait, level 4. Oh yeah, level 10 is like what I am up here right now. Honey blonde. Yeah, it's not blonde to me unless it's bleached. Sorry, bigot. I'm a racist, blonde racist. It grows out darker, dark ash blonde. And what is that color? Black is like a level 4. Yeah, let's see, dark brown. Okay, there. When you're looking at the political climate that we have currently, it's I am a blonde racist. Sorry. I guess I'm going to be a racist and everything because now Yelp has a thing where they can say you can write like who. So if you're a Trump supporter and you have a business in Los Angeles or with Yelp, I guess they can Yelp you and call you a racist. So I'm just going to get it out of the way right now. I guess I'm a racist because of my blonde hair. Because I'm a blonde elitist. Exactly. I'm a bad blonde bitch who isn't really blonde. It's pretty funny. My father was a blonde racist. Yeah, there you go. It's terrible. I'm trying to be more natural. It's very hard because every time I see the dark come on here, I'm like, oh my God, it's got to go away. But I can have it back here because it gives you some depth. Pixie Bear, exactly. Okay, so when we're talking about energy, so you want to know how to read energy, which I'm not always equipped at it, and I eat so much salty popcorn. I'm on a popcorn addiction thing. Blondes do have more fun, but I'm not having fun right now. I know the PC police on Yelp, right? I'm a 6 level. I know, who knew this about hair? So I'm so thirsty because all I did was eat popcorn for waiting. Organic, no butter popcorn, but I did put salt. And now I'm doing it. Yeah, no, Pence really frightens me because he seems like, oh shit, Ashley, I got to answer your text. Ashley just popped up. I haven't forgotten. I'm just insane. I remember now. By tomorrow morning. Okay, so sorry, Ashley. I'm like, oh my God, wait, I just popped up. Instant recall. When you read somebody's energy, first of all, you have to understand how you have to get very clear with how you feel in your body. How does your body feel around this person? So when you step into somebody's presence, whether it be in a restaurant, whether it be in your house on a first date, I don't care where it is, you have to feel, you have to know what your body feels like, okay? And you have to be able to discern, yay, I know it's a holiday, Thanksgiving in Canada, isn't it? Oh God, don't hate me, it's a holiday, yay for Canada. You have to understand how your body operates, so you have to get very comfortable with feeling your body, and then you have to trust your body. So when you feel anxiety around somebody or depression or whatever it is, you have to be very, you're, okay, somebody's writing me hate mail on here. Okay, so you have to be very aware of your own body and its reaction, and you have to make note of things. It's the same thing when you're doing the psychic reading and you get a premonition and you feel something, okay? So let's say you feel anxiety on your way to a certain neighborhood in a certain car. So you feel this anxiety. The anxiety, okay, the anxiety that you feel, you have to note it if you keep seeing it. So you have to like keep it in your head, like, okay, this happened on this day and I was feeling this before this happened. So you need to be aware of it. Then when you're looking at energy, you have to see how much energy you have around the person you're talking about. So when you're around them, how do you feel? How do you actually feel? Do you have a lot of energy? Do you have no energy? How is it you feel? So I feel with people, they are not reading it correctly, and there must be something lost in the translation of television or visual mediums, because people are not resonating correctly with this. They're not resonating, so they're not seeing it. Now, really, quite frankly, I don't see how anybody, yeah, you have to feel energy. If you've grown up in an alcoholic, violent, absurdly insane household, you will learn how to do that. That's what you'll learn how to do, because, you know, you never know when your dad's going to come home, get shit-faced drunk, and then drag your ass out of bed and smack you across the face for a reason. So you got to be able to feel when you walk in the house before you go to bed. Preferably have a lock on your door, but sometimes they take the locks off your door so they can get access to you. Oh my God, too much information. Anyway, you've got to be able to feel certain things at a particular time. So you've got to get very well versed at where you are. Even if you're in a prison, even if you're in a beauty shop, even if you're, I know, damn alcoholics, worst people on the planet. Sorry, don't yell at me if you're an alcoholic, okay? Do not yell at me for saying that. I have a real problem. I'm in the middle of arguments with people. Yes, gut chakra, go with your gut. I was married to an alcoholic. Yeah, bingo. Twice. I'm really good. You have to go through therapy. You have to do your family patterning and you have to release it. They're the worst. They're the most passive aggressive motherfuckers on the planet. They're so passive aggressive. And, oh, well, why do you think they call it spirits? Wine or spirits, right? Why are they calling it spirits? And why do people flip like that? It's a switch to get in. It's a switch to get in, right? Your gut is a good map. Yeah, your gut is a good map. Good for you being sober. Yay. So your gut can tell you. You have to pay attention. And keep in mind, yes, I see demons on. Oh, well, they carry demons all the time. And heroin addicts do, cocaine addicts do. They bring it in, okay? They bring it in with them. That's the problem. So what you have to do is you have to get very grounded. Your astrology chart is your life's blueprint. Yes, it is. However, it didn't mention how fucked up this life was going to be, just so we're all very clear. Or I would have skipped on this chart and come in as someone else. I would choose. But again, I don't feel that we picked to come here. Is satanic yoga? I have not heard of satanic yoga. Now I'm going to research that tonight. That is going to give me something fun to do tonight. I'm going to look up satanic yoga. Let's look that up. I don't know anything about it. Don't even know what that means exactly, except that there's goat yoga. Yeah. The goat. Yeah, I want a goat on my back. Yeah, please step on my back. I don't have enough problems in this life. There. Yeah, I'm going to look up satanic yoga. I haven't heard of it. It's possible. Of course, now they're going to send me. Thank you for. Oh, hi, Ashley. Ashley, you're a yoga teacher. What about satanic yoga? Have you heard of this? No, they say yoga's satanic because it comes from, and Ashley can correct me over there. She's darling. She can correct me with that because I don't know its origins exactly, but I do know at the YMCA, when I used to work out with the kids there, because it was the only place in Burbank at the time. Okay. Ashley, come back and tell us. The YMCA was hesitant. Okay. Was hesitant. Ashley, come back and tell us. They say the movements of yoga allow something to come in according to the belief, because yoga is more of a practice. So it's in a Far East practice, and you got to step up, Ashley, because I know very little. There's different kinds, Hindu. There's different kinds of yoga that people do. Bikram, flow yoga, Kundalini, whatever. So I don't know which is evil or not, but I don't believe that that's evil. I believe that the Christian hot yoga, which I think is Bikram, is hot yoga. So Ashley has to answer that. So I know religions have differing effects, but remember, they say meditations, okay, yoga is breath plus movement. There you go. Hot naked yoga, never, never. But there you go. Ashley's telling you what it is. Can you see? I can see. I mean, I can see you say that. I just saw that. Yeah. Okay. Well, metal yoga class set inside the satanic temple in Salem. Okay. Well, yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what that means. Well, I don't think you're opening it. I don't think you're opening any evil portal. What I think you're doing is I think you're doing exercise to calm yourself. I did yoga again. It was when Jimmy died. I did everything to correct it. I know, doesn't that sound like bad news in the town? I just Googled what they said. I just wanted to see. Bikram is hot yoga, right? Something like 104. Yeah, exactly. So Bikram, Kundalini is just opening up the energy that goes, okay, so the coiled energy in the spine, the flow up and down. They make all of these things out of Kundalini as though it's bad, but it's not. It's opening up the body's energy in order to understand other people's energy. And if you usually in your late 20s to early 30s, it's going to happen anyway, which is why people experience things. It's going to happen in trauma. It's going to happen. Let's see. I don't need to do yoga. You don't have to do yoga. There's nothing wrong. You can make a choice to do anything. Yeah, would they say we're all one, but I'm disagreeing with that too. I'm sorry. I'm not buying that. We are not all one. Yeah, wait, yoga is a word. Yes, yoga is a word. Exactly. What is Kundalini? Through the Kundalini energy in theory is the serpent. So it's the body's connection to, let's see, there's the way a personality is to the soul. There you go. Listen to Ashley. She knows. She's the expert at it. I'm not. Yoga only satanic if the gas you pass. Oh my God, right? No, I can't. Yeah, I did do yoga when I had anxiety, and I would have done anything to get rid of anxiety and panic attacks, but the yoga was quite good. And I will tell you something. Now I'm talking 24 years ago. So it was, after Keith was born and after Jimmy died, but I would run. Yes, I stopped again. Kundalini energy is the energy source up and down the body. It's the energy within the spine that's contained until we open it, right? So you can be open in a lot of ways, and it's described in many different ways. Refers to the energy at the base of the spine. Yeah, up, and then the connection to source. So once you open it, yeah, they say serpent, but all snakes aren't evil. I like snakes. I don't like all snakes. But snakes aren't necessarily, are not necessarily evil. Snakes, it's energy up and down. So Kundalini is like a waterfall. Yes, but always being on. Exactly. There. It's very good. My energy was opened when I was probably 19, 20, and it opens you up to be able to get information energetically, intuitively. Yoga better than yeah, I'm gonna go with yoga's better than sodomy. Oh God, I keep banging the table. You guys are hilarious. Yes, yoga is better than sodomy. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, it is blocked. It's blocked until it's opened, and it's opened. It can be opened in trauma. It can be described as a nervous breakdown when it's opening. I know exactly when mine opened. I was about 19, 19 to 20, right at that point. Akashic Records, that's going to show you your books. They won't let me in to see Keys. I can't get in. I can't get in right now. It really bothers me. Yes, yoga is better. Who says that? Yes, yoga is better. Yoga really helped me. I'll tell you something. I was running 13 miles a day back then with my anxiety. So I was climbing mountains and running about 13 miles, if not 20 miles, every day of the week just to put my body in an altered state. So I will do that so I can reach an altered state, really, truthfully. And I was also like, it was the only way I could get out of my head. So I would do that. Then I would go spend an hour at the gym doing this when I lifted weights, not anymore. I would do that. And then I would go to a yoga class. This was all to try to curb my anxiety. The yoga was damn tough. It was really tough. Okay. Tough, 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 super tough. Yeah, I know, Ashley. Well, you could do naked. I mean, if you wanted to. I don't know though, outside where you do it, if that would be a problem. We don't need to bail your ass out of jail. I know, I heard it's Thanksgiving in Canada. I've totally forgotten about that. I've totally forgotten about that. Let's see, full moon yoga. You can do yoga at any time, but it really was tough. Like I did it for about 3 years. I wasn't really so good at it, but I did it, right? This is what I did. So it was something that I did. But anyway, yoga, there's difference of opinions on it. Craving chocolate, yeah. Wait, I grew up doing yoga for health with Richard whoever. I meant full moon. Okay, full moon, new moon. What is good for anxiety? Running is good for anxiety. Walking. Sometimes, though, I'm so depressed when I get up that I can't get out my door, but I make myself. But then sometimes I drive around and I end up in downtown LA looking at the garbage on the streets. That is weird. Yeah, no, I do it. But right now it's been a bit of a difficult time. Bit of a difficult time in that sense. Bit of a problem. People look much better in clothes. Oh God, people look so much better in clothes. I mean, unless you're just going to specifically look at one part and the rest is clothes, people look much better. Sorry, true story. I don't need to see the rest of you. Again, I'll use the word vibrator. I don't even need you to fucking talk. I just need you to go back in your corner and shut the fuck up. Oh God, terrible, but true story. Seinfeld, I love. Did Seinfeld do naked yoga? Can your poses be sigil magic? Well, they can say that again. They can say whatever they want. Your intention in your mind is. So it's your intention with what you think. Okay, it's your intention. Oh, Kramer naked yoga. I forgot about that. I love Kramer. There, I feel. You probably are being attacked by your ex's family if you feel like that. It's not, I don't think that like, they probably didn't like you. Anything with a serpent is dark. Well, a snake is a serpent, and I like snakes. I also like Seinfeld, unfortunately, and he may be dark. But anything with a snake is a serpent. I like lizards. I like dragons, monitor lizards. I like snakes. I don't think all snakes are dark. They're part of the animal kingdom, and they represent transformation in a lot of ways too. They can definitely, represent negativity, but they are in the animal kingdom, and I like reptiles. I love the Everglades. Like, these are my favorite places to go. So I don't think snakes are all evil. See, people are taught they're evil. I mean, if you have a big ass boa constrictor coming to eat you, yeah, that's a problem. I love turtles too. Turtles are so cute. And they're so like, dun, 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 dun. What about spiders? I don't mind spiders anymore. I try not to kill them. Black widows are a bit, you know, tentative with me because they like to hang out. Cats love snake eyes. Wait, cats have snake eyes, don't they? Cats got the snake eyes. People are evil. Yeah, I'm more afraid of people, quite frankly. Bearded dragons are cute. They are. Dragonflies are, I'm a sloth. I can be a sloth too. I know, I like them. I don't think necessarily, they use snakes in ritual magic, yes, but they use a lot of things too. They cut off chickens' heads, and it doesn't mean if you have a chicken or my Sphinx cat has yellow eyes. Oh, how pretty. It doesn't mean, it does not mean my ex-husband was Satan's little brother. Oh, all exes are fucking Satan, aren't they? Yeah. I don't know that I believe the story we've been told exactly. The Bible is pretty accurate in some instances, but you know, a lot of things have been changed, misled, moved away for human beings to keep us trapped. We are trapped. I'm going to keep saying it again. If you fall for what's going on, you are falling for it. I do not watch the news. I do not do, they took the reincarnation out. But see, here's the thing. Thank you so much, you guys, for all the super chats. That's so awesome. Here's the thing, okay? The thing is that a lot of people believe literally what the Bible says. Like it says A, B, C, and D. And I'm going to say this again. If the earth turned into a little gas ball and went off into the Milky Way, wherever it goes, and there was no more earth, it was all destroyed, and then a new planet grew here, right? And a new planet was here, and the only book they found was L. Ron Hubbard's Dianetics. That would be the Bible. So I don't know. I know what I feel. I don't need someone to teach me about it. There are actual really well-schooled teachers, and I will say I'm interested in listening. There's this guy. I love this guy. Oh my God, I love this guy. He's a Jewish guy on YouTube. You guys should listen to him. I don't know why I love this guy. He gave me great comfort after Keith died. All I did was listen to everything he did. And I don't know why. Oh my God, what the heck is his name? He's so cute. Rabbi somebody. Oh my God, hold on. There you go. He's not really cute, but his stuff. Okay, so this is his channel. He's on talking about reincarnation and stuff. Somebody posted his lectures, but it's Rabbi Kin, and it's a Jewish perspective. He's this guy that looks like this. Very fascinating. He talks about astrology from his perspective. He talks about reincarnation. He talks about the Bible from his understanding, extremely articulate. I don't know where he is now because it's Rabbi Kin, K-I-N. I listened to him nonstop after Keith. I listened to him nonstop after Keith died like a maniac. I'd be out shopping. I listened to nothing but him. He seemed to make me really calm. And let's see, Rabbi Newlander, New Jersey, killed his wife. Okay, well, this is Rabbi Kin. He's nice. He's a scholar on it, and he just is doing this. These were his lectures, and somebody named 7200 Beverly has put them up online, so I don't really know where he is. But fascinating, you know, astrology, the Jewish perspective, how to recognize one's soulmate. I mean, just really awesome videos. Very articulate, very to the point ethically, at least from what I think, and very, very, I mean, he saved my mindset after Keith because I wouldn't stop listening to him. Now I've listened to a lot of his videos and now I had to swap out, but I just kept listening to him. So his perspective was very, very interesting. And he's articulate with a lot of things. Soulmates are designated in heaven. You know, he talks about everything, experience and out-of-body experience. Very, very articulate. So anyway, Rabbi Kin and K-I-N. I'm going to give him a plug. Wherever this guy is, this is what he looks like. He's an old guy. I don't know. I liked him. It's the channel. If you Google Rabbi Kin, K-I-N, he'll come up. But the channel he's on is somebody, let me see. Well, he's on different channels. So just because this is a different channel over here. There's 100 lessons for self-growth. Let's see. This is a different guy's channel. These are all Rabbi Kim's lessons for self-growth. They're all like an hour long and they're articulate as shit. I mean, I'm just interested. He's just like your grandfather lecturing out there, and I like him. He's my new best friend that I don't know. 7200 Beverly's one of them. But this one, there's somebody else has a Google his name because they're on a bunch of channels. I was pulling up the 7200 Beverly. I don't know. I thought he was good. I know a rabbit hole, a rabbi. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, it kind of saved me because I could hear his voice and he's just, yeah, he's pretty good. Rabbi Kin, that's right. Just do that. Can you be reincarnated into an animal? I don't know. I guess you could. I guess you could. Thoughts on nature spirits. Oh my God. Nature is God's home. I mean, the trees, they talk. When we went to, oh my God, Idlewild and climbed up San Jacinto because we couldn't go down the front side. I don't like Maria Shriver. I think I'm not going to comment on another woman. I don't like Maria Shriver. For some reason, she creeps me out. She creeps me out. Anyway, nature is God's home. So when they cut down trees, they stop us from being able to regulate our breath and our souls through the energy of the trees. That's why when people are out in nature so much, they can actually ground themselves. The more they take that away, the less we can deal with it, okay? The less that they can do it. So let's see. I missed that. Yeah, well, Rabbi Kin is smarter than I ever dreamt of being. He's an articulate theological perspective from the Jewish faith, which is very interesting. I'm not of the Jewish faith, but I like listening to people and their perspectives. Nature is something you need to get out into every day. If you have anxiety, to put your feet on the ground and ground yourself is a really good thing. So that's good for anxiety. A lot of things are good with nature. But when we went to San Jacinto, there was only 2 of us in the entire park for 20 miles, like not another person. We could hear everything. We thought we heard voices. We thought we heard this. We did hear voices. I could hear the trees talking. It was the most amazing thing. There's not a lot of people climbing that until you get to the top part because everybody's coming off of different places. But we could hear everything, and frankincense is great for anxiety. I did anything when I had my anxiety. Well, right after Keith died, I had anxiety, but I did anything. I didn't stop all day. I just kept moving until 1 o'clock at night. Then I would sleep till 5, get up again. All I did was like, I've got to do this. I've got to do the laundry. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do blah, 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 whatever. So moving and creating jobs for yourself is a good thing too. It's a good thing. I like that channel. I'm not listening to it right this second, but men interpret the Bible. That's what I'm saying with politics. Men are talking. I don't need to be ruled by you. I don't need you telling me what I'm allowed to do. I'm not here to live your life. I'm here to live my life. I don't need anybody telling me. Never have needed it. No human being needs it. Why are we allowing human beings to control other human beings? I'm not an elephant at the zoo and you're my slave master. No. I'm sorry, I disagree. And of course Lady Gaga is evil. Just look at her. That's what I'm saying with energy. Look in her eyes. Look in their eyes, okay? Look in their eyes. Forest is beauty. No, I'm not creeped out by the forest. I love the forest. I'm in the forest all the time. I love it. I didn't put Gaia. I put Gaga. Okay, there. Oh, God. Yeah, lavender is really good. Mariah Carey. Yeah, well, she's Illuminati mind control, I think, or she's MK Ultra, or she's a person. Now, here's what I've come to understand through my clients. Most of them that have the mind control thing going on, the mind control, is because they grew up in families. They grew up in families where the parents worked for some form of the government, the Navy, the Army, the whatever, the blah, 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 the doctors for the naval bases, blah, blah, blah. I believe the children are targeted because of that. I don't think, yeah, I'm sure she wasn't. This is just, but I can't talk about someone who lost a child. Just can't do that. But during the VP to date, 17-year-old niece saw fangs on Harris. She never said. I could show you a really nasty thing about where the flies came from, but I just don't want to be shut down. And I have to blame Arlene for sending it to me. But anyway, I'll tell you about it. Anyway, the fly, it said, do you want to know where the flies came from? And it showed a picture of Kay Harris sitting at a desk, and then it showed the shot under the desk, and then it showed the flies coming up and landing on Pence's head. Just saying, that's okay. That's why I didn't show it. Not my joke. Not my thing. Not my joke. Okay? Yeah, bankers, I mean, she's a lady, man. Okay, I'll stop. Bankers are, I don't feel bankers. Now, just think about this, and I've always thought about this. Lady boy, exactly. Lady man. Just, I know that thing. Well, Arlene sent it to me because she needs me to see this shit at 6 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so here's the thing. If people are getting arrested and executed, we'd know about it, okay? We'd understand it. We'd know it. We'd understand it and we'd know it. Okay, so bankers, now who's that guy? Bernanke, the one that does the trade, you know, the trade commission and up and down. Why is there one guy deciding the money? It's all decided by these people. Who are these fucking people? What are you doing deciding about the money? You're going to tell me what I can do with the money, what I can't do with the money, and the money goes up, so you lose your stocks here, and this goes down. Yeah, Ben Bernanke. What is that? What is that? Why is that one guy? Who died and left that guy boss? I'm just asking. Millions help people during that. She's not evil. I don't even know who you're talking about. Remember, in satanic or Luciferian ways, their good deeds outweigh their bad deeds. Their good deeds, Libra, Scorpio, cusp. There's no such thing as a cusp. You're either Libra or you're Scorpio. Yes, you're either Libra or Scorpio. Okay, your new blanket is pretty. Oh, I switched from the other one. I spilled popcorn on. It's a fuzzy throw. It's a fuzzy throw. I'm not sure I'm happy with the color there. Maybe I'm going to take off the color and not leave anything. Or maybe I'm going to put a hot pink blanket because I'm a girl. Or have I been taught and brainwashed to like pink because I'm a girl? Okay, I'll stop it. I'll stop it. There you go. I will stop it. I am a Taurus in the West and Gemini. Well, I'm a Leo in the West and a Gemini and a Cancer in the East. Here's the thing. I read Western astrology. That's the way I read. So I can't speak to other astrology because it's what I do. I read Western astrology. So my whole body is geared towards that. Yeah, exactly. Navy, this, that, and the other. I know it's a teal color. I used to have a whole kitchen that color. I made it teal and I had little sea crabs on the tile going towards the sink because it was the water. I was into stuff like that. Anyway, we retiled it. I did that. Little tile pieces. I had that kind of thing. Yes, I have. Could you read? Yes, I could. I mean, I haven't recently, but yes, I could. Yeah, wizard colors. Okay, I don't know what wizard colors are exactly. I just like teal. It's the only blanket was 2 shades lighter. Then that would be turquoise, and that would be good. Exactly. Okay, so when we're talking, now I'm rambling. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Purple. I could do purple too. Love teal. How do you talk to spirit guides? You have to ask your spirit guides to come to you. So the way that you talk to them is by asking them right before you go, right before you go to sleep. So you're lying down. Let your eyes kind of blank out, looking at the ceiling. Okay, let your eyes, I think I saw a skinwalker on a, I don't know what you're talking, you guys talk in code sometime. I got to get it, I got to do that. But before you go to sleep, let your eyes go out of focus so you're kind of blurry. And right then, ask to see your guides. It could take 2 or 3 weeks, probably like 3 weeks to do that. And you can see them. It looks like a face coming through. It's exactly like I saw Keith's face coming through like plastic where I can't quite see it, but it's ectoplasm. It's fucking ectoplasm. I just thought of what it is. It's the bloody ectoplasm in between the physical and the non-physical. Yes, got it. Okay. Thank you so much for that, you guys. Thank you. No, I haven't gotten anything on Eddie Van Halen. He just stepped out. He just left. Mr. Eddie Van Halen. No, I think the orange one is winning. Sorry, don't shoot the messenger here. Let's see. I see mine like a photo negative black. Exactly. Oh my God. Maybe Keith is one of your spirit guides. I hope Keith isn't stuck to my energy right now. I hope that Keith chooses to go on and do something magnificent in his life, which is not his life anymore, but I hope he does something. Yeah, I think Keithy will be around Lila. My mom said my guide slept above me, so I pretended to be asleep. Okay, that's cute. That's so cute. Ectoplasm, that's what I just thought. Yeah, Lila's very gifted. My Rascal Pants is super gifted. I was laughing. She put on her TikTok. She put on Keithy. She didn't put Grandma Sloan on. She put Keithy. Yeah, I have a little call with her. But yeah, she put this nice little thing up of Keithy. So cute. She did this little thing of Keithy on her TikTok. She just was showing pictures of little Keithy. How cute, right? So that's on her little TikTok. She put, I miss you and love you, Uncle Keith, rest in peace. She loves him. She spoke also at the service. That little girl got up and spoke. That was so cute. I think it's the ectoplasm they're coming through. I think they're coming through the ectoplasm between the physical and the non-physical. So when spirit comes back in, I know Keithy and Rascal Pants. She always loved her, Keithy, and Keithy always liked Lila. I don't know what heaven's like. I'm here. I know what hell is like. I'm in fucking hell, okay? No, I don't fear technology. I don't care about it and, about anything like that. No, I'm burning in hell. Literally, I'm in Los Angeles. We're on fire and I'm in hell. I'm in hell on earth. This is Los Angeles. So the fire comes in the background, like that. And when you when you go grocery shopping in Los Angeles, you take your holy water out and throw it at people. Yeah, her guineas were so cute. I know, Baby Jack lives, well, that's where the guineas live, and Baby Jack was on the floor right there by the guinea thing just so he would have his friends. But there's 3 other dogs there, and he needs to be around his little family. But the guineas, they eat a lot. They like blueberries though. Okay, so somebody keeps asking, what does the North Node mean? Hold on. What does the North Node mean? What does the North Node mean? What does the North Node mean? Okay, Earth is a prison planet. Yes, it is. Slightly, but not fully, not the way I would like to. So maybe I just have to recognize it's not going to be the way I want it to be yet until he's ready. Okay, so what is the North Node? The North Node, wait. Earth has a lot of love. Yes, Earth does, but it's getting squashed out by the non-loving people systematically, or the face covering people, those people. Okay, so what is the North Node? The North Node is a point in the chart. It is supposed to determine when the soul comes in. We come from a past, which is the South Node. So we've come through the train station. We've stopped, we've gotten off, we've lived in Chicago. I'm using Chicago as a reference tonight. We've lived in Chicago, we've gotten back on the train, and now we're going farther north because it's time for a different experience, a different city, a different town. So the past is represented by the South Node in the chart, where we are going to in this life. So what we need to accomplish in this life on a soul level is represented by the North Node. So whatever sign your North Node is in and whatever house it's placed in is exactly what you are learning, in this life. I have Scorpio South Node. Yup. So Scorpios throw me off the edge. Meaning there's fuck Chicago, hate it. Yeah, I know, but it's my reference for the train station. So the North Node is where you will go to in this life. So the point, and it looks like horseshoes it's a dragon's tail, but the point in your chart looks like a horseshoe. So the North Node is the upright horseshoe and the South Node is the upside down, or maybe that's the right way up. I don't know, whichever. This way, okay? Is the North Node. So the North Node is where we go to in this chart. And we don't really achieve our north node. I mean, when we do, it is said that we leave this life, but I don't know if I believe that or not. I'm not sure about that actually at this point. So that's not something I'm sure about that. Yeah, I know. He'll be well missed, especially by his bitch ass mother. That would be me. The one that said, don't ride a motorbike, you're too tall. That mother, this bitch, yeah. The fun ruiner. That's right. Well, I was right about that. Definitely not fun. All the other men in the house were like, no, it's a bike. It's cool. I don't think so. I'm just saying. I have a little bit of anger issues around that. Yes, I do. Look at the Lululemon logo. It's a north node in Leo. Well, it's actually the Leo sign too. Good point. Tropical, or I use tropical. Sidereal is Eastern, and I'm not familiar. I use tropical. Just because that's the way I was taught, that's the way I was raised, that's the way it happened. My astrologer, teacher, mentor is phenomenal. He's probably watching this while he's eating his dinner somewhere, maybe, or he will. Anyway, shout out to Brian out there for giving me my career. Actually teaching me, honing me, and teaching me how to work like this. How many years ago? 5 years ago. 5, I forget. All of those years back, allowing me to watch how he worked, what he worked with, and how to really extend my gift. So thank you for that, because otherwise I'd be at the truck stop doing God knows what. Would you like ketchup with your fries? So it was very, very good. So you walk into the path of your mentors for a reason. And I had the greatest example of how to work from home and work, however, and how to really learn my craft precisely. I had the psychic. I would be working at Starbucks. Who are we kidding? I would be working at Starbucks. So that was absolutely quite interesting. That was a for sure meeting, and absolutely. I mean, I was interested in astrology before. I did not have the craft or the skill behind it. I was taught brilliantly. There isn't another astrologer like that. And then I had the psychic ability. So I was always able to use the psychic ability, but I was also able to, thank you for that. Thank you so much, you guys. I was also able to watch somebody put their work into action. So tell you could do it and do it. Oh yeah, I told you guys how Sloan keeps me sane. I'm very, very, very frightened that I keep you sane because I'm mental. Haters gonna hate. Haters be bitches. Okay, so how I met him. No judgment here. No judgment. 27 degrees Leo. Your north node is almost on my ascendant. Okay, so you were a young grasshopper. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so how I met him. I didn't meet Brian yet. I was 16, 17. Don't judge. Working in a strip club in Toronto, no judgment. Illegally. Yes, I was. Okay, but that's who I am. Anyway, I was doing that and I met this guy. He was probably at the time, I'm going to say in his 60s. You know how the old men are, old white guys. It's true. Yeah, right? Anyway, he would come in and he would talk to me. They pay to talk to you and for you to take your top off and other things. But this guy would talk to me. He wasn't one of the really weird other things people. He would talk to me and he would say, I'm from California. I'm in on business. And so I think I was 17. So I said, hey, I want to go to California. This is me, the middle of snow. And I mean, it's snowing in Toronto. And he said, well, if you're ever in California, call me. And he actually was so drunk, he gave me his number. This is a true story. He gave me his number. So jump ahead. I'm still living in Toronto and I don't leave for California until I'm 19. So I'm still in Toronto and I'm still dealing with the snow. I'm wearing a long coat and I've got to wipe salt off of everything because they put salt all over the sidewalk. So everything gets eaten, your car gets rusted, the whole thing. So I put this number in one of my books and it was a Marilyn Monroe book. Yes, I also had the Marilyn Monroe book. It was a little paperback book. Something about Maryland. So I put it in there. Never thought about it. I know the salt, right? Because you know, Anthony, you're in Toronto. You know the salt. You know the salt is crazy. Crazy. I used to have to plug in my dad's car when I was a little kid. I grew up in Lawrence Park. Used to have to plug the car in to heat it up before we went to school. Really, because it was so cold it would freeze, even, you know, if it was covered in the garage. Okay, so jump ahead to when I'm 19 and I decide, what is your mother doing? I don't know. I decide she wasn't doing anything. I left home at 14. So nobody was doing anything. I was paying for myself. Anyway, I left at 19 and I threw a big house party where I lived. And I decided that I wanted to move that night. So I left the house party, left everybody in the house. I thought I would do that. Rent be damned, my stuff be damned. I walked out. I carried that book. I carried a pair of pants, like 3 tops, and I wore a skirt out the door and 6-inch heels, pair of running shoes, and I put that, oh, you grew up in Scarborough. There you go. I know exactly. Scarborough Bluffs. I know exactly where you are. Okay, so I put all that stuff in there. I grabbed that book, got on a plane, came to California, got off in Burbank. There were no subways. This was confusing to me because I grew up in Toronto, so I'm on the subway, right? I'm from Toronto. I'm from East York. I was born in East York, and I was raised in Lawrence Park, and that's where I went. Where did I go to school? I didn't. No, I went to kids' school, Blythewood Public School, Lawrence Park. Young and Lawrence, I guess Young and Lawrence. So like 4 subway parts, things there. Yeah, I grew up right there. There you go. I grew up right there. But anyway, so at 19, I moved to California, got off the plane in Burbank, knew nobody, had $50 in my pocket or my thing, went out. There was taxi cab drivers, no Uber. So I found this taxi cab driver, rock and roll guy with long hair. And he's like, do you want to go to a party? And of course, like I know no one. So I'm like, yeah, I'll go to a party. So that's how that started. I started going to these parties. Maybe I was gone for like a month, right? So I just went from party to party with random strange people, rock and rollers all down in the valley. So I got a little bit of money. Don't ask. I got a little bit of money and I went to stay in Hollywood, and I was staying in a tiny room. It was like, again, at the YMCA, but they rented rooms for like $20 a night or whatever. And as I was putting my stuff in a locker, that little piece of paper fell out, right? Let's see. What do you miss about the old LA? How has it changed? Well, I miss clean sidewalks and walking down the sidewalks. Okay, so the little paper fell out and this guy's number was on it. And his name was Al. I remember that. I called him. He had no idea who I was. No idea. Okay. No idea. Okay. No idea who I was. And so I said, no, I met you in Toronto, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, he came out, picked me up, drove me around all over LA, but I couldn't get a job in a bar because, do you think, oh yeah, I do actually. I do think that. I couldn't get a job because the drinking age here was 21. Okay. So it was 21. So in Canada, it's 19. Couldn't do it here. So I went to a Denny's to get a job that I found horrific. Anyway, I kept doing it. Couldn't even work in the strip clubs here because they serve alcohol. So I had to find one that didn't serve alcohol, which makes it doubly creepy. I found one, really creepy. No alcohol, just juice. Hi, I'm going to look at naked girls and drink juice. That I couldn't even comprehend in my head. However, Al said to me, I have a young friend. This is what he said. He meant younger than him. I said, okay. And he said, he's from Canada too. And I said, okay. So he said, I'm going to give him your number, or you call him, or whatever. I did. And so he came and met me. And then that's how I met him. And he grew up in the same neighborhood I did in Toronto. So we're all from Toronto, kind of thing. So it was meant to be to give me a head start into my career. Obviously, I was put in that path for a reason. That's how that is. Marilyn is still alive. Okay. She's not alive in her Marilyn body. She's alive in her incarnated body. Yeah, no, it was meant to be. And it was the greatest experience because it put me on my path. At that time, I mean, he was probably the only working astrologer that I knew. So that was great. Still working till this day. Still teaching, still doing all kinds of things. Brilliant astrologer, really gifted. So that was how overwhelming, I guess it could have been, but it was fun. So I studied and did all of that. That's what I did. He is a fraud preacher. Okay, I don't know who you're talking about. Cheryl there. I don't know how to stay grounded as a Pisces moon. Yeah, I think you should start drinking. I'm kidding. Pisces has drinking and eating problems. No, don't do that. Okay. He is still in the Los Angeles kind of area doing his work. He's still doing his work. He still does his work. I know Pisces have a hard time with that. How can I unblock? I'm in Aries. I don't know. Do you guys ever really get blocked? I don't think so. What's wrong? Oh, Joel Osteen. Well, obviously, Joel Osteen. Oh my God, that guy. Hi, he's like this. I'm like, what? Wait, dang, I fell behind today on my drinking schedule. Okay, I know, I'm kidding with that. I'm kidding. You're at where you're at with your teachers. Exactly. Ram, Aries are good. Yeah, Joel Osteen. I don't know. Joel Osteen sells a certain kind of, his teeth drive me crazy. The way he talks, he drives me crazy, in his hair gel. Oh my fucking God, that hair gel. I just am like, what are you putting in your hair? I can't even remember the name of the stuff from the 50s. Oh my God, now I blanked on it. Brill cream. Brill cream for your hair. Bet you guys don't know about that. That's probably from the 40s, actually, the 50s. And I wasn't alive then, so don't go getting cheeky on me right there. But it's like he has Brill cream in his hair. A little dabble do you there, Amy? You know it. Yeah, exactly. I was like, what? He's got it in his hair. Makes me crazy. Like, I hate that look in hair. A little dab. Well, this guy puts like the whole carton on the top of his head. And I don't know what's wrong with him, but I can tell you, watch their energy. Watch their energy. When you look at the VP, he looks like a wax mannequin. He looks like a wax mannequin. Do you guys remember that movie? Oh my God, what was it called? The Wax House is something with scary voice guy on the Michael Jackson video. Now I just forgot his name. Oh, Vincent Price, okay? Vincent Price. Remember the wax museum? He was putting the people in wax? House of Wax. That's what Pence is. He's from House of Wax. That's who he is. Exactly, Vincent Price. Yes, House of Wax. Let's see, Google says Osteen. Okay, can't look too long. Yeah. Anyway, Pence looks like he's been waxed. Now, if you put wax on your skin, like there is a thing called paraffin facials, paraffin wax, you know, that kind of thing. If you do that, if you do this, right? If you do that, it makes your skin look like Pence's skin. Okay, so I'll show you what John looked like with baby Jason, because I just am archiving these. He doesn't look right to me. No, I feel like I'm crazy. But anyway, this was a picture of John and baby Jason. Okay, so that Jason's like 3, so that's like 25 years ago. So I just found this. That's why I'm pulling it out. There you go. Yeah, I loved Vincent Price a lot. I love Vincent Price because he scared me to death. I was like, he scared me because of his paraffin. They do paraffin foot. It's wax. It's a kind of wax, right? But they do it for pedicures. You can ask them for that. I don't do it. I mean, some places do it, right? But the movies he does, okay, streets are closed near the okay. Everybody, the Staples Center, streets closed near the because of the Lakers win. Yeah, I wouldn't go down there for the Lakers win because y'all know what's going to happen down there, right? You know what's going to happen. Nonsense. See, now why are they all out on the streets by the Staples Center? Yeah, no, Joel, I don't know if he's a false prophet or what he's saying because they consider us all kinds of things, but Joel Osteen is not where he is with that kind of, he's doing what's his name? Remember Tammy Faye Baker? These are her eyelashes. Do you remember? Now all the women wear eyelashes like Tammy Faye Baker and nobody makes fun of them. All these women got their eyelashes and they're going like this. They're these fake eyelashes. Tammy Faye Baker. Do you remember her? And her husband, the preacher guy. Remember she was always crying? She was crying. What the hell was his name? Jim Baker. Thank you. I've like blocked so much out. I'm like traumatized from these people. So Tammy Faye was like this, and Jim Baker was really gay and having sex with a man, which is very typical, or he was a whatever for the ritual. And yeah, hers were very, I know, but they made fun of that poor woman, and she was obviously really struggling. Really struggling. Let's see, really, really struggling. And Jim Baker is, Joel Osteen's doing the same thing Jim Baker did. You cannot buy your way into heaven. You cannot buy your way into heaven. You can't. You either are of God or you are not of God. You cannot buy your way in. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you talk to me. You cannot do it. You cannot. Yeah, she did get caught up in it. I felt really sorry. I felt like she was an abused woman, and I felt, I know she was a nice person. I'm just saying her husband, no wonder she wore all that makeup. I'm a huge fan of makeup though, so I could see myself going a little bit off, but like, but she was being battered by her husband. Her husband was a problem because he was abusive to her and he was cheating with other men, and it was a problem. He drove her crazy. Whatever. Yeah, I know she did a lot, but she was an obvious dupe in a beard. I know, I felt bad for her. I don't know that she knew that. She helped him build his business and everything, and he kind of took advantage of her. These were her eyelashes, but all the women do that now. What is wrong with us that we need to put that shit on our eyes? That much shit on our eyes. I see some women, it looks like their eyelashes are going to take them down. Down they go. Down they go. Oh my God. I know it's like Victoria Olstein is, I don't even know what to say. She's a beauty queen. She's a beauty queen. So they all have this idea. Do you understand how dumb they think we are? They think that, I hate those super long nails. Me too. I don't think mine are those, but mine are blue as shit, but they match. I have a purse in this color, so I love it. I'm all into blue right now until I'm not into blue. Bat catchers, exactly. Demon nails. I don't have demon nails. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, he might have had an affair with a red-haired woman, but he was also notoriously with men too. So there was that, but that's okay. I think what is going on with these people like Joel Olstein is that Paige got me these for baby Audrey's birthday. So what I think is going on with the preachers on TV is I think they've concocted, I remember Jessica Hahn, but see, she took down Oliver North, and that's a whole other reason, okay? Because they were bringing in cocaine, the Bush family, all of that. Yes, I'm saying that. I'm saying it. The war on drugs was started by the idiots in office. This is why I don't vote for them. This is why. Pelosi has a big demon behind her. That's just got to, I love my Moldavite. Oh my God, look at this. Hey lady, there's nowhere on your website to book a reading. Yeah, I'm a bitch like that. I'm a bitch. I'm so fucked up I can't read all the time, but I'm going to open it. I keep saying that, but I just have to prepare myself because I get bombarded and then I'm like, oh, then I go into convulsions. Yeah, I know. They were responsible, World War II. It's terrible. But getting back to Joel Olstein and people like that, they have an idea of how dumb we are. So they're like, we are so dumb. The people watching the TV show, that we need to present ourselves in this way. And they're not real. They're not real people. They're not. Thank you again. Thank you all. Billy Graham. I don't know about Billy Graham. I've heard about Billy Graham, so I'll scratch that. I do feel like I've heard about that. But they are PR'd out in public. You need to go. I'm not a sheep, damn it. Neither am I. Bah. Bah. No, they put their ideas. They're like, this is what the public needs to see. So the women dress themselves like that. Instead, that's why you have 500,000 women with the biggest diaper butts you've ever seen on the planet, because they look at a Kardashian and they're thinking that diaper butt works for them. It'll work for me. Doesn't work for anybody. Stop that. Like, things go in and out of trends. It's just so wrong. Everything, everybody's got the, Everybody's got the you know, the crazy duck lips, the eyelashes, the crazy ass hair extensions, the diaper butts, the big boobs. Everybody's got everything, so nobody is themselves. So my mom wears those. I know I'm a Leo, I'm tempted, but you know what? I have a hard time even with my makeup on. I'm not having a hard time tonight, but no, it is a diaper butt. It's butt injections. I'm a white girl. I'm keeping my butt a white girl butt. That's it. It's one up from Asian and one down from Mexican. Just saying. Or Mexican and white can pretty much go like that. Oh God, am I racist again on butts? God. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, no, I have no book out because I said I was writing one and I'm lying again. I will write. I will do it. It's just the time and I'm so dysfunctional. What am I doing? I am archiving digitally 10,000 pictures. And so I get stuck and I look at the, oh God, look at my eyelid. Look at the eyes going crazy. I get stuck with the pictures and I look at everything and I get stuck. I'm like, my brain goes like this. And then women are doing the Me Too stuff. Yeah, okay, well, that has nothing to do with how they look, okay? The Me Too stuff, women, okay, I'm going to say this and I'm probably going to get yelled at. There's lots of lovely men on the planet. I just don't happen to run into a lot of them at times, but I know they're out there. However, women are responsible according to the Bible for ruining everything. If Eve didn't take a bite of the apple, then we wouldn't need to be punished. We're being punished all the time. Punished. Yeah, I'm keeping my white ass. That's exactly right. My white ass is staying. And yes, I'm racist. I have a flat white ass that I got to run up hills, do squats for fucking 30 years, and it still is the same because it's called genetics. Deal with it. I'm also not 6 feet tall. Okay, so getting back to whatever the heck I was saying. I was saying something and now I've lost my mind again. What was I saying, you guys? I forget. Oh my God. Okay. What was I? Oh, the men. Yeah. In the Bible, the women are responsible for everything. Okay. Everything. We've done everything wrong. We are the scapegoats on the planet. Now they got us going out there saying, me too, me too, me too. It's kind of common knowledge that women get sexually abused. 1 in 4, I think. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. It's common knowledge, truthfully, that women get sexually abused. Common knowledge. Common knowledge. It's, if you have a little girl, chances are it's 3 in 5. This is what happens to us. Sometimes by other women, by the way. So there are women that are mean to women. There are women that do this. We're blamed for everything. But I'll tell you this, I can push a child, out of my wherever, and I can bury that child and I can stand up when the men around me can't. So as a woman, I'm going to say that my ability is probably stronger than a lot of the men out there. I'm just going to say that. The men, men had ovaries as a fetus. Yes, for the first 3 months, men are women. And then we're all women for 3 months. And then we separate genetically. My point is, they don't give women much credit on this planet. Then they try to make us fight for credit. I don't need to fight. I'll knock the shit out of somebody if I have to. I'll do what I need to do as a woman, period. I don't need to go me too. If somebody rapes me, I'm going to press charges and take him to court. If I'm not prepared to do it at a time, I'll handle it in a different way. That's what I will do. That's what I'm going to do. Just saying. So it's not a Me Too thing. The Me Too thing stops when you walk back into the business meeting and let the guy sexualize you. That's you making a deal with the sexualization. That's you agreeing to do it. The first time you walk in there, like with Weinstein, the first time you walk in there and you accept that business deal, that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You're accepting the business deal. So the Me Too part of it comes way, way after. It's not you too. You should be standing up right away, but everybody came out at once, so I don't understand what that is. I don't know why they all crept out at once. Like, why? My way or the highway, mister. Well, yeah, When I was younger, it used to happen quite a bit. I used to have a guy that cornered me in a restaurant I worked in the bathroom. So I stopped going to the bathroom at work. I just did the whole shift. And if I took my lunch break, I ran down the street and went into a restroom somewhere else or ran home. I just didn't go down there. I didn't put myself in that position. I did everything I could. And if I had to really go at work, I would get the cook or the dishwasher guy to come downstairs at the same time and stand outside the bathroom door. So I didn't have to get, because it was downstairs. Like in Toronto, they have a lot of basements. It was downstairs. So that's what I do. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So that's what I would do. Women go through more hardship in a life. Yeah, I know we have totally thick skin. We get it from our relatives growing up. I mean, what the hell is that? Right? What is that? Thank you for that, all of you. No, women do have real power. We have to grow up in a house with men, a lot of us that sexualize us in our own home, whether it be your uncle, your fathers, your brothers, your cousins, whatever. That happens quite a bit. And then you get told it doesn't happen. And then you get scapegoated. And then you go out and they go, you're a whore. No, there wouldn't be any whores without you doing what you're doing. And then we have tampons, and that's a whole other. And then there's fucking tampons, which we found out. What did they used to put in tampons? Formaldehyde. We found that out, right? But no, it happens. I mean, that's what it happened. No, really, as young women, that's what happens in your house. And the moms turn their backs because the moms need to make money. So they're just going to let some dude in the house, or even the dude they had the kid with. And they know this. Yeah, I don't like tampons. They creep me out. I mean, yeah, I don't like, anyway, women, what I'm talking about with that. But that's what happens. You have cousins, you have drunk people, you have all of this stuff. And then you get blamed. So mothers, yeah, aren't they? And then you have to run away from your house. Jackie, what the hell are you doing? Okay, what is Jackie doing here? Thank you so much. Wait, oh my God, we are too much alike. I just punched my sister-in-law for cheating. Oh, good girl, Jackie. Thank you so much for this. I'm going to call Kenna. I don't know if she'll answer while I'm on here. Maybe she's watching, and I'm going to tell her that Jackie's money is going to baby Jack. That's what we're going to do with your money, Jackie. So I'm going to call Kenna right now. I just want to see if she'll answer. I don't know if she will. I'm going to put her on speakerphone, but I have to make sure that she's okay with it. Hi, can I put you on my YouTube speakerphone? Sure. Okay, she said sure. She's the only one. Okay, Kenna, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Kenna says so.
Wait, I'm with Lila too. Hold on. We're on Sloan's YouTube Live. Yay!
Lila, say hi.
Hi.
Hi, I miss you, love bug.
Me too.
I know, I saw you earlier. Okay, so I wanted to tell Kenna that Jackie on YouTube here has donated money for baby Jack that I'm going to be giving you on here. So I wanted to say hi to Jackie. She donates every night for baby Jack recently. So can you hear?
People hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's donated. And I'm getting emotional.
Yeah.
As I always do. And it makes me so happy that people are so kind to donate to our puppy, because he's my baby and our family member. So thank you to everyone. It's really just touches my
now
heart.
I'm crying. Now I'm crying.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Kenna,
I don't know what I would have done without everyone's help. So I'm so appreciative of everyone, because that's my baby, and he is just my life.
He's so cute. I know. I was telling them about the visit today.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys heard from Kenna, and I know she's so cute, but I'm telling you, right, like on here, Jackie's donating on my channel, which will bring over for that. So just so you know, so I want Jackie to hear that, so they don't think.
Thank you, Jackie.
Yeah, totally, and I want her to hear that, because she comes on every night, Kenna, now since baby Jack, and she throws them. She's been very sweet.
So I've seen the last live. I know it's just so sweet
It's
of her. So thank you.
thank you guys all.
Thanks.
Lila, are you there? Lila, I showed them
Yeah.
your TikTok. I showed them your little TikTok rascal pants. Well, I just called so that I didn't forget to call. I didn't know if you guys would answer, so I was like, I don't want to surprise them. Hey, you didn't hang up on me. I'm really proud. Jason hangs up. Keith lied and said he would come and visit, and he didn't. He lied literally. He said, "Oh, sure, I'll come up and visit." Fibber. So Ken is here, Lila's here, but I'm gonna sign off now, and I'll call you. I'll call you later. Okay. Bye, love.
Bye.
Bye, guys. There they go. There they go. Yeah. So that's so good. I'm glad they're together. Little Lila didn't know what happened to baby Jack because she was at Grandma Jen's. So I know. Just so cute. So thank you guys, all of you that donated, and for Jackie and everybody, because I just want to let you know it's going to little baby Jack's surgery for him. Yeah, because it's a freaking nightmare. So Jackie's been more than generous, and I don't even know what to do with my head with Jackie. My head pops off. Um, so I don't know. Yeah, Lila's darling, Kenna's darling, and they're so cute. So I saw Lila briefly. Well, I was with Kenna today, but I saw Lila briefly and I saw Grandma Jen and Grandma Erica. There's many grandmas. Lila is surrounded by women all over the place, strength of women. So she came home from Grandma Jen's, and that was so beautiful. Absolutely. No, my granddaughter is Lila. Baby Jack is the dog, baby Jack. So he's a he. That's so cute. I know, right? Now I got something planned for Jackie. I've got something planned. I have something planned for Jackie. That she doesn't know about yet. I have something planned for her. I'll know this week. That's what I have. Yeah, the surgery is tomorrow morning, so I'm so glad. I know I can't cry anymore. Kenna is beautiful. Baby Jack got hit by a car. He snuck out the gate because you have to open the gate to drive in. And he scooched out and made a run for it because he's an Aquarius. Aquarius, he was running for freedom. He's like, I'm free, Aquarius. Aquarius doesn't even know why they're running. They're just running. And then there was a car coming this way and a car coming that way, and it went boom, right like that. So I think it's the one going to the right, I think. The one on the closest side of the house, I think. Yeah, I know. Well, baby Jack just ran. He ran. Well, there's horses across the street, and I'm sure they talk to each other. I was talking outside the house today, and I was talking to Grandma Nana Jen. I was talking to Jen. She's actually younger, so younger than I am. Anyway, I was talking to her, and she's a beautiful blonde. And I was talking to her, and I saw these little ears pop up like above her car, and I'm like, what is that? And I was like, it's a horse across the street. So the horsey was like listening. So I'm sure the horses and the dog communicate across the street. And so I feel like that's what they do. Yeah, so there you go. It's beautiful. Everybody, no, Kenna was crying all day. She was crying when we left there. Baby Jack was like barking, bark, bark, bark. He was looking, but he's got to stay there. I'd rather they monitor him and keep him like sedated with his leg, because in the car, when I tried to get him out, it's his left leg. So I was trying to pull him towards the door, and you have to hold him under there, but it was his left leg, and he got real upset with that. So he was not happy, and he started whimpering. He whimpers a lot from it. So he's in pain. So he's better off in there until they put the thing, and they do that. And then he's very cute. Yeah, he's a little rascal. I will keep you posted. As soon as I find out tomorrow, I'll write up there about baby Jack. But all the other dogs, like Zuli's the little Chihuahua. She was trying to get in his lap. The older dogs didn't know, and Jack's just looking at them, and I'm sure they all know he's sick. I mean, Zuli runs around like this. She's like all around. But yeah, it's bad pain. I mean, if you've had a break, and he doesn't know, he kept trying to pull himself with his front legs. I don't think that's good. Yeah. They knew he was hurt. Yeah, the big dogs didn't go near him, but Zuli went like a crazy. Oh, Tulip's fine. Tulip and Jack were together last night, but Tulip she didn't go with him because they went up into Jason's room. So Tulip noticed him come in, and then she probably knew he was, yeah, there is a GoFundMe I think it's Jack the puppy. It's Jack the puppy. The GoFundMe, but everybody's been so generous. I mean, it is surgery, but it's interesting. Like to hold somebody overnight for like $2,500 was ridiculous. There is surgery tomorrow. We went and got a second opinion and found a different place that was open, but they were really nice. So I broke my ribs. I know how pain. Oh, he's safer being monitored because if something happens, he may, and he was just lying on the floor, but he was trying to get up. So yeah, let me find it. I forget what it is because I'm crazy and can't keep track of everything in my head. I can't keep track of that. Yeah, Kenna, it was very upsetting. I mean, he was whimpering. So the first time I saw him, he wasn't. Thank you so much, you guys, all of that for baby Jack. Yeah, here it is. Jack the puppy needs surgery. And it looks like this. Jack the puppy needs surgery. So it's got a picture of him. And he was okay. Like, I think he was medicated. So, he was medicated. But then he was unmedicated and he whimpered all day. So he was in the back seat of my car. And we took him out there. And he laid down, but he sat there. But he was asleep for the car ride. I think it was comforting to him. No, I know it is expensive. It's crazy. I mean, well, when I saw the x-ray, it's like the top part, where, like if you're looking at his tummy and I was holding him like this with his hands up like this, the left leg, there's like the hip bone goes like this. The hip bone was down because there's a little broken part of the femur and that bone was out. So it was dragging down there. Yeah, I know he was in pain and he was whining all night and she was giving him the pills. But then you got to take him out to pee, so you have to hold him up, and that's going to hurt him every time. Now they can leave him where he is, and he's probably got a pee pad and whatever, all of that, and they monitor him. I said to the nurse, you're going to love him today, right? You're going to love him. I was like worried for him. I was worried. I was like, they're like looking at you like, yeah, crazy lady. They have people that go in and do that, right? So yeah, I will tell you guys, he's cute. I love baby Jack. He's like so cute. He's very cute. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot for him to get better. I think they said several months, but if they put him in a wagon and he goes, like Lila can take him around and they're home all day because God knows nobody can go to school, right? So everybody's home all day, I believe. But baby Jack was super cute when he was little. He was like this big. Oh, I know. They do look after him. They do look after him well. But I like these people. I like these people a lot. They were good, these people. So the vet, I felt a good vibe for them. And they said we'd have to wait an hour in the car. And then I'm going to put it up after I do this video. They said we'd have to wait an hour in the car, but they came within 15 minutes and that was good. Yeah, he whimpered a lot. Let me find his little picture. He was so cute. Aw, no, Kenna's so cute. She's darling. She's apologizing for crying. She just traumatized by everything. She was traumatized by Keith and she's traumatized by that. This one's so cute. Look, baby Jack, when I was holding him, see him as a puppy? Look isn't he cute? He's so cute. He's so cute. Look. That was him little. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I know. I love Kenna. Look at this. This is him as a baby. He's so cute. And then I just found this really cute video. Rascal Lila likes him. Oh, there he is too. Look, he's growing. Isn't he cute? No, he's cute. He's super cute. He was playing, he plays outside with the goats. Oh, here, it was this. Let's see. Look, he's out with the goats.
Hi.
He's playing with the neighbors, see? That's him. That's his backyard. Isn't that cute?
Is that the Billy goat? Hi, Billy.
See? Isn't that so sweet? He's just...
Hi. You guys friends?
He's so cute. That's the neighbor's house, and they have that cute little goat next door, and the friends is sweet. He's like, so cute. I could run a goat yoga. I know, but no, these are not like weird goats. It's farm property. There's horses and goats and there's all kinds of things there. So baby Jack has tons of friends in his backyard. Tons of friends, and the dogs are free, and it's like, farmish. I know, so cute. He's friends. He was making friends. So he's got friends in the backyard. They all got stung by the bees back there because bees moved into the backyard. So the bees came out, and I think it wasn't just him. Zuli got stung. He got stung. The little goats got stung. All of that. It was, I know, it's cute. But he can't do that unless he gets his leg fun. I think they said it was like a couple of hours. Like, I can't remember. I'm trying to remember what they said. I asked, and they said it depends on what the doctor finds to put to what she said. What kind of hardware the doctor puts in his leg, and that's what they say. Oh, Nicole Kidman's father. Yeah, that's good for Lila to be around Lila's the animal whisperer. Lila loves the animals. Yeah, so cute. October 11th, something's coming out. We'll find something. I'm just looking. My hair's so weird all the time. It goes weird when I'm sweating. Anyway, Nicole, yes, child hunting. So he was brought up on charges of child hunting. It's not fictitious. Google it. Find it. It's true. He's dead now, so he got off of those charges. But what? Yeah, exactly. But what? Child hunting. Yeah, needs to denounce. No, she's not. She was raised in that. She's not. That's like saying you need to denounce the Catholic Church. Nobody denounced it in the 50s when these poor young boys were coming forward saying what was happening. Everybody's like, the priest would never do that. This would never happen. Meanwhile, they're men. Okay, the Queen child hunts. When they talk about those hunting things, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Okay, that's what they do. Nicole Kidman was raised. Read the story of Fiona Barrett. Fiona Barrett, there's Kathy O'Brien, talks about the Bushes. I mean, they all talk about it. But Nicole Kidman was raised in that environment. So she is well aware of what goes on. And it's a religion to them. If you understand it from the perspective of being Catholic, yes, I know it's not Catholic or Christian or Buddhist or blah, 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 whatever. If you understand it from the perspective that they believe that. Now, if I lived in the Middle East as an American understanding what I know, I would look at that and go, well, I'm not doing that. But if I was raised in that, then why am I going to fight it? I don't know any different. If I'm raised Mormon, if I'm raised Catholic, if I'm raised evangelical, Joel Osteen, if I'm raised whatever, I don't know any different, right? I only know what I know. So these people look at it, happy birthday to your stepsister. These people only look at it from the perspective of how you're raised. If your family is vegetarian and you're raised, baby Jack is 7.5 months old. 7.5 months old, this little baby Jack. Anyway, you only know it in reference to how you're raised. So if you're vegan, then you think vegan is fine. If you eat meat, you think meat is fine. If you eat bacon, you think bacon is fine because you're raised in, baby Jack is a puppy dog that got hit by a car. So if you're raised these things, that's what you do. I mean, that's what happens. So you believe it. This is what you believe. Okay. You can't say, I don't know any different. You're a little kid and you're raised by these people. No, I didn't see that. But Nicole Kidman was raised in it. So to her, this is her religion. She doesn't know what the hell we're talking about. So you have to look at it from that perspective. Having said that, wait, 2 months ago, wait. 2 months ago because of heart problems. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, this is not really about being vegan, but I'm saying like I was married to a nice alcoholic because I was raised by a mean alcoholic, but you were still raised by an alcoholic, and addicts are narcissists. They only care about their addictions. So they're not good. They're all bad because they cannot give to people. They're alcoholics. Sorry, I have a hate on for alcoholics. Yeah, so Nicole Kidman is under the impression that her religion and philosophical beliefs are correct. If you listen to Catholics, they're like, we're Catholic, we're right. If you listen to Christians, we're right. If you listen to Buddhists, we're right. Everybody is right, okay? So, oh, the media, oh yeah, the media doesn't talk about anything. Well, I stand corrected. The media talks about, I don't even, I have a parcel post. The media talks about this over the face covering. The 15th. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. Baby Jack is just a baby. He's 7.5 months. That's why it had to get done. The other hospital said something like, we can amputate his leg. And I'm like, shut the flip and fuck up. I couldn't hear that. Then they're like, we can euthanize him. And I'm like, okay, I'm traumatized. Like, I'm fucking traumatized now. I'm like, what are you talking about? No news on Keithy yet. I wish it was Keithy that we could have surgery and fix for too. Yeah, I know. Everybody's getting in the car accident. I told you, Keith's best friend, the day after Keithy passed was waterboarding. Okay, wakeboarding, not waterboarding. That would be traumatic. He was wakeboarding, okay? And so he broke his leg like Keith, like baby Jack, in 3 spots and had to go into emergency surgery the day after Keith died. So that's so weird. Yeah, so that's so weird. But the energy is very weird. And I told you, oh my God, I found that picture of that weird rat we found between the car that I was telling you. I found that picture. No, there's some kind of a connection. Somebody's doing some kind of bullshit. I don't know what the bullshit is that they're doing, but whatever the bullshit is, yeah, Lucas got it right after. And Jason got it the day after when his ankle got run over by a lady that ran over him driving home from the gym on his motorbike, which is really fucking weird. They didn't even notice, by the way. They did not notice. Who the hell? I just saw this now. Oh, here it is. This was on the driveway on my passenger side at my house. I was, getting up. Jason had just pulled up, so he was by the passenger side, 2-spot driveway. Anyway, look, you can see, I took a picture of it because I'm a fucking weirdo. Look at, that was in the driveway. So you see the branch, you see the rat or mouse, and you see that its legs are whatever. This was left the day after Keith passed. That was on the driveway. So poor rat. Yeah, I know, right? But that was what was left, right? Like that. So I paid attention. I know yes, Jason did not notice it when he walked in the house. Now, maybe he didn't see it. I know what it is. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. But Jason didn't see it. He was unaware of it. We passed in about 10 minutes. It was like 10 minutes and I went outside. I saw it, went back in and go, did you see this? He came out and looked at it. He said, no, I didn't see it. And he would have just got out of his driver's side door, put his foot down, and it would have been right there. So somebody came up as he pulled in and I was trying to get out. It's a rat that was, yeah, I know what it is. I know. I'm telling you, this is the shit they do to psychics. This is the stuff that they do. I don't know. Well, I don't know if someone left it. It was there. I'm assuming, why would it be there on my driveway exactly like that? That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And then Lucas ended up, Keithy's best friend, one of them, breaking his leg in 3 spots and having to get the pin put all the way through the right. And we're talking like the day after Keith died, the day after, and the day after Jason got run over by a car on his leg, but it was the ankle, but it didn't break. He does have to get that fixed though. But it was all like just systematic. He told me, I said, how did you get run over? Because he was at the stop sign coming home. And I don't know, I have to look up rat medicine, but that's a dead rat. He was at the street light coming home from the gym, and he was in front of the car, and this lady pulled up. He goes, they were old and they were both wearing face coverings in the car. And I was like, oh, that's great. They're so concerned with this. They just ran over a kid's foot on a bike. And that's, my thoughts on Justin Trudeau. Loser. That's my thoughts. Yeah, I'm sure it was very weird. It was so weird. There was a bunch of other things going on so strange. Yes, yes, exactly. Very strange. Yes, well, that's what happened to Keith. Keith's legs was severed in the accident, so Keith would never walked again. Got cut by the mailbox. Cut. When I saw the coroner's report, I was like, what the hell just happened? Exactly. I was like, I don't know what happened to my child, but yeah, no, it's insane. That's exactly what happened to Keith. That's what happened. No, really, the coroner's report, I mean, I'm not going to read it to traumatize, but fucking traumatized me. And I was like, what the hell? I mean, the amount that his body took. Now, he would not have been in his body, but it was so, of course I knew he died, obviously. So that was bad enough. But everything that it hit, from the hip to the leg, the severing, the lung, the neck, the intestines, the femoral artery, everything, fucking everything. It was, yeah, I know, it was just pretty bad. You can just buy, I don't know what you're talking about, L-tryptophan. Yeah, no, Keith was fun. No, Keith was a fun kid. Keith will be hugely missed, for more than 2 point. Oh, some lady was arrested in London for 2.2 million. I don't know why. No, it was extremely, it was interesting what happened. So that's the part that really flipped me out. That's the part that flipped me out. I know, but he wasn't in his body. This I'm positive of. Like, there was no way. But yeah, no, I know. It was, I can speak about it now. I could not when I read it. It upset me, but you got to deal with it, because I had to call the coroner and ask them, what does this mean? What does this mean, to make sure I'm correct? That's who I am. I got to know. I don't want to just tune it out. I want to know. Yeah, no, he was taken. There was no way he was. That's what I'm saying to you. There was no way. I've done all of that. I have done all that. There was no way he was alive. It would be impossible. It would not. He was gone from the beginning of the accident, so that would not have happened for him, which I'm glad, because I wouldn't want him to live like that. But then that rat was there, and then Jason had the accident. Lucas, it was Jason, and then I think Lucas, right? Like within a day, it was boom, boom. Oh, I know what it was. But it's an energy field. And that's what I wanted to explain as well. Energy field. I tried to be a good mom. I tried so hard to be a good mom. Well, I was with Vanessa running about 2 weeks before Keith passed, and we were running, and I stepped and killed a rat mouse on the trail. It came out, like, because we're running on a path and there's bushes, it came out, and as I stepped on it and watched it take its last breath, and I was like, what the hell? I mean, Vanessa was with me. She saw that. So I tried to put my hands over it, and I tried to look, but the way that my shoe caught it, it hit like that. And I was like, oh my God. So it started then. And then Vanessa and I on Mother's Day were coming down, and the snake came out. So we're running down the trail, Mount Wilson, before it caught fire, and we're running down the trail, and it was hot as hell. 9 o'clock in the morning though, and I can hear rattlers. When you approach a rattlesnake, they will start hissing at you, like they go like that. I put my foot, and I'm on the trail. I'm not in the bushes. I'm not stupid. But I put my foot there, and there's a tree, and this thing was like sideways 2 feet from me. It didn't start rattling till I put my foot in front of that tree. Not just before it, not after it. And it went, and then I saw it. It was freaking coiled, honest to God. Vanessa stopped, boom. I jumped forward because I was right beside it. So, a mace rat, probably, yes. And anyway, I jumped forward from the snake. Every time I walked up to see if the snake had gone away, I tried to throw rocks. I tried to distract it. Oh my God, okay? I tried so hard. And then there were rats under my hood. Yes. But this happened on Mother's Day with the snake. So this is a bizarre story. So we've already done 8.5 miles up. We got to go back down, right? So 8.5 miles back down. We're running at a nice pace. It's not too hot out. It's getting hotter. We should be back by 10:30 in the morning. It's all great. Mother's Day, we can get our coffee, go get our kids. Trail's about this big. It's down the hill by the tree, but it's like this. And I'm like, ugh. I jumped in front. 40 minutes in that heat because Vanessa couldn't go by it because she was afraid, and I don't blame her. I kept walking back up. Every time I walked towards it, okay, every time. No, the rat wasn't in my car at that time. That came after. That came after. Or that rat's was up here, not down there. That's what it was. Cannot with the rat. I know. I was putting dryer sheets in my car at this point. Dryer sheets. You tie them around the electrical thing. Anyway, the snake, every time I walked up towards Vanessa, it would rattle at me, right? And she would walk closer to it and it would not rattle at her, but she was still afraid to challenge it. So I was throwing stuff. And then she's like, it's moving towards you. It's moving towards you. And I'm like, fuck, the snake's coming after me. I ran down that hill like a crazy person. I'm like, wait, the snake can't come, but it was coming up on the trail. Like it was fucking coming on the trail. So Vanessa went after 40 minutes, then it is getting hot. So Vanessa's like, oh my God, it's way too hot. And she just went, I'm running. And she just ran and jumped until she hit far enough down the trail and she took the hell off. It was the stupidest thing. So the snake was there, but listen to this. So we get out of, it's another, I was so traumatized. Then I fell and I broke my bracelet, this one, but I fixed it. But I mean, I fell right on my wrist and broke it. It was so weird. The snake was so weird. This is what happens though when you're hiking. We see all kinds of things. But then we get to the bottom, we drive out, we hit Starbucks. Yes, we did. And we're standing there. This guy, like Vanessa and I are talking privately, like no one's around us because we had to stand outside at that. I know, I like the bears though. They're my friends. And this guy comes up and Vanessa's like, God, if that thing had bit us, blah, 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 we'd be poisoned. Because you would never get down the trail for 2 hours and you probably lose your limb or die or something, right? So this guy with a goofy grin on his face, it's like this, and he's coming from across the street and he comes right over and I kid you not, because I thought the snake was a demon spirit. He says, when I was hiking up in Mount Wilson when I was a kid, like he's like just like da 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 da, like this. His eyes are like la 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 la. He goes, when I was at Mount Wilson, one of my friends got bit by a snake and he had to have his leg amputated. And then he walks away, and we're like, what? Vanessa's my running friend, Vanessa. He just said this to us. I know. They do this though. I know. Vanessa's like, he's a demon. Thank God she's my friend and she thinks the same way. But no, that's true. She was right with me and she wasn't really paying attention because she was texting. It was Mother's Day. She was texting home. She was text because her kids are little. And she kind of gave me a look sideways and then she turned herself this way. She wouldn't look him in the eyes. I was he had someone step in him. See, when your energy is not secure, the demons or the energies can come into your energy field, speak, step in, whatever. So that stuff can happen. It was very strange. I had to hear what he had to say. So I had to keep talking. Yes, Vanessa thought he was a demon. We thought the snake was a demon. I thought I said she goes, the fucking thing was chasing you down the hill. Like it was coming to come up on the trail and it was going to come after me. And we thought it was a she. So they can make animals do stuff. They can make all kinds of things do stuff. That's what they do. So it was very weird, right? Okay, well, I don't know what happened at the gas station. I forget that story, but I'm sure it happened. If you remind me, then I'll know because I can't keep track of anything. I pray to Jesus. I pray to Jesus and I pray to God every night. I always have. It's not about that. It's a spiritual war. So it is a spiritual war, whether people want to think it or not. It's a spiritual war. That's what it is. Coming in late. I was listening to you on a conspiracy show. Oh God, I just missed it. Damn it. But that stuff happens. So, this is my mold. I don't have my other Moldavite out here because I put it in the room, I think. I just remember taking it out. This is moldavite right here. It's polished moldavite with a little garnet. So yeah, there's a lot of things. It's a spiritual war is what it is. It's a spiritual war. It's such a spiritual war right now that, no, it was a demon snake. I considered that one a demon snake. I'm not afraid. I see rattlesnakes all the time. I've jumped off of several cliffs and injured myself. I've had face-to-face encounters, rock climbing with a snake, getting ready to jump right there and thrown myself backwards. Thank God I didn't. I mean, I could kill myself, you know. Moldavite is expensive. Yes, it is expensive. I mean, this little necklace was under 100, which was fine for me to carry it. So that was fine. But chunks of moldavite are like cocaine. I mean, I hate to say it. They're expensive. But yeah, remove two very toxic. Yes, I know, right? I put the moldavite on. I got psychic impressions, and then sometimes it stops working and I have to let it go. So the guy, you know, a demon, no, what happened is that guy was not grounded in his energy. So the cuckoo guy, that's friend, I mean, maybe it was true, but excuse me for always drinking. I get so like dry. And if I drink too much before I come on, then I would have to stop and keep going to the bathroom, and that's ridiculous. I go to a place in Pasadena called the Alexandria bookstore. This is from Pasadena. They have moldavite and some jewelry in there. So it was last Christmas, and I got Lila and I one matching. Yeah, I got to hydrate. I know I should before, but then I have to keep running to the bathroom, and that's ridiculous. But what happens is, like that guy, if he's not grounded in his energy for whatever reason, sometimes people don't understand what it is they're doing, and they don't understand how they're opening. Aquamarine is beautiful. They don't understand what they're opening up to in energy wise, and things can actually pop into them. So that's what happened. Demons can't get into the physical for too long, but if you look at their eyes, they're all like, hi. It's kind of like they've been taken over because they're seeing through our scope, and our body's been pushed to the side a bit, and that's what happens. So they usually can't entertain. They can't keep in the body for too long unless it's a full-on possession. That doesn't happen all the time. But they will step in and step out of people, but their eyes are like this. Like they're in a trance. You know, and a dumb look on their face because it's not them, right? They definite giveaway. All right, you guys, I will speak to you all later. I just realized what time it is, and I must go to sleep, because if I don't, like Charles Manson, yeah, it's like they're possessed. Charles Manson is a mind control victim too, though. So I kind of have a different perspective on it, because there's so many things going on that we don't even know. All right, you guys, thank you all so much, and I'm glad to see you. I'm just like, oh, it's 10 o'clock bedtime. I'd crawl into bed at 4 in the afternoon if I could. Yeah, I'll let you know what happens with baby Jack as soon as we know that he's awake and safe, which he will be. And then he stays there for 2 more days for them to monitor him, because it is a puppy hip thing. So that's what it is. He said 90% chance of everything walking the same way as before the accident. So that's good enough. That's a good thing. All right, you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.